Anti-derivative Jill.
There she is. There she is.
Welcome to Jill's. Anti-derivative Jill.
There she is. There she is.
Welcome to Jill's.
I am a doctor. When I peek, it's in the line of duty.
We're going to have a very good time. Join us.
You know, I really wish they'd let us play music up here. Make these long trips go by a lot faster.
It's against regulations.
Yeah, I never understood that.
They just don't want us having a dance party when a proximity alert goes off.
See, that's a dumb reason. Because we'd already be on our feet, ready for action.
Greetings and felicitations.
Offer refused.
They think very little of you.
Wrong. They don't think much of you.
And if you can't believe it, it's a Friday once again.
Hello and welcome to Shore Leave number 79. I'm just so happy today to be able to talk to you about fun things and interesting things and science fiction, but also we've got real life space explorers working on a leak on the International Space Station, so we're hoping for their safety and that they don't have to evacuate, but they're doing everything they can to be safe.
Oh no!
Get ready
All
for that
hands
possibility.
abandoned ship. All hands abandoned.
Have
ship.
they? Is that what they said?
No, I'm just saying. Like in this particular instance, if they have lifeboats and they cannot mechanically, okay, let's catch the audience up because this is breaking news.
It is. It's breaking news. We're going to talk about sci-fi, but we've got to keep an eye on our our real life astronauts.
Mm-hmm. And so on
And
the International Space Station, apparently
there's a leak.
there's been an oxygen leak, and so they have been advised to what's the pod that they're supposed to go into?
I don't remember the name of the pod. No,
I'll find the pod. Open the
but
pod.
anyway,
bay
yeah,
doors, Hal.
they're supposed to stay there in that pod while
Yeah.
it's being repaired. Other people are the Russians are trying to repair it, and so they're just
Are
they're
they
just
in a
on
hurry
guard
or are
to.
they just Russian?
I don't know much more than
All right.
that, but they're just doing their safety procedures and they're just getting ready to evacuate if they have to.
Scary as all get out.
Yeah, but we're not just going to talk about that. We will make sure to keep an update on that every once in a while, and make sure because it sounds fairly serious to me. Although it says NASA officials said Russian cosmonauts Sergei were using a saw to break into an area where they believe they could access the crack leak in the air. So they think they can fix it, but all of that sounds dangerous to me.
Yeah, like even welding in space. It's like, we'll seal it with a welder. And it's like, no, oxygen and welding, they're not. That'll make a big boom.
But anyway, also
it'll make an incredible kaboom.
So we're gonna keep an eye on that, but also for the moment everyone is safe. So we'll check in on them as we can. But we're also going to talk about Amazon canceling Stargate. But before we get into that, I wanted to spend a little time appreciating the creation of the Kzinti species in the Star Trek lore, thanks to writer Larry Niven. And we're going to enjoy that. We're going to enjoy that discussion. But first, I want to thank Scotty R37 for being here today. Hello, and hey, what's up?
Thank you for having me once again.
Hooray. Yes. And also, I want to thank everybody who's joined us in the chat here to enrich the conversation. Franco Walker is saying, I'm quite happy Stargate was canceled. I didn't trust them not to screw it up. My problem is that they had the original writers and the original actors And yeah, it was possible. It's possible they could screw it up, but they were trying to make a faithful sequel. What Amazon wants to do now most likely based on history and experience is going to make a soulless reboot where they don't use the original writers or actors. They're just pushing them away. Obviously, since they fired everybody. So I think actually this is worse. So we're gonna get a worse Stargate. At least we had a chance with the other one, I think. I don't think it's just gonna die. Like if that happens, if we get lucky and they just don't make Stargate at all, then that's better than a bad Stargate. But I don't think that we're gonna be that lucky.
Well, and I have a question.
Yes. I jumped to that even though I wanted to save it, but we will
No,
get
no, I'll
deeper
save
into
it.
it in a
I'll
little
save it
bit.
because this is going to be a conversation. We're going to be talking about Stargate. Please continue with the chat.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
good to see
yeah.
everybody
Hello
here.
to Jamie. Yeah, I just I've been thinking about that a lot.
Mhm.
Mad G, but that's a preview for what's coming up later. And Christian Fan of Geek, hello there. Let's see. Oh, I want to move this just a little bit. Trying to fit the chat in there. I don't know if you guys can even read that.
I'm just going to
Anyway,
unbutton one of my buttons. My shirt buttons are now unbuttoned.
okay, all right. Getting into 1973 mode for the animated
Yeah.
series.
Yes.
Keith, I was number 6 on the like button. Oh,
Thank you. That's
started like
incredible. And,
thank you,
Franco's
Keith.
here. And
And
Franco is
Franco.
always one who says,
Mhm.
don't forget to like, share. And so thank you for liking.
Mhm. Afternoon, everyone, says College Slammer.
Hello.
And Keith says, hello, Franco. You're still setting the bar very high. For moderators, keep up the good work. Keith is absolutely right. Thank you, Franco, for being here. And so also, she was typing stuff in there before, so maybe she spilled some coffee on the keyboard. Oh, why I'm late. Yeah, yeah, maybe, yes. I need coffee to stay awake. Thanks, James. Or maybe she's not going to come online until there's 50 people signed into the chat. What? Why would I would never do that? Because I'd never get that either. She, um, so let's see. Suppose okay, so they're theorizing about why I was super late. I was 10 minutes late. I've been later before. I've been looking through some of my old Caltos. One time I was 45 minutes late.
You've had 2 children, so you've been late like twice.
That's a Gorilla's Random Thoughts joke. Hello, Snortapoopus, Cuber.
Hey, Poofus.
It's great to see you. And John the Beagle Dad said, hey guys, are you folks doing a review of the For All Mankind spinoff? Oh no, I'm not going to be doing Star City, but my co-host, Philip.
Philip.
Yeah, Philip is going to be doing Star City. I don't know how or when or maybe on Mondays. And I might join him if I can. I get so busy, but I will try. Let's see if I have his because I've been trying to copy. I've been trying to remember to copy his. I've been very bad about keeping his link around, but I think I found it. Here it is. Here's Philip, and I'm gonna try to join him so it feels a little like our streams, but I don't know how he's gonna set it up. I've been following that. I haven't watched it yet. Did you like the first few episodes? I think there are 2 episodes out, maybe. Really? I didn't hear about that. I hope it's only a small leak and he's me too. No, the news just smacked me in the face this morning while I was trying to look at other stuff. It was like, oh no, that's not good. I guess because I look up a lot of space stuff.
Oh, nama 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 na is here.
Oh, hello, num num num. I like how we all say it differently.
Well,
Oh,
I say it phonetically.
uh-huh. Well, I think I'm saying it phonetically too.
All right.
Any size leaks are kind of dangerous. Yeah, that's why I'm worried. And yeah, we just had a For All Mankind season finale where oxygen was a big problem. And yeah, no, There's some things on that show that are parallel to reality. Gotta go walk the dog. Oh, that's some good
I didn't know
exercise.
you used a yo-yo.
Can't they get that stuff? The guy sells on TV to sell it. What's that called? Buy Jill a pan-galactic gargle blaster. She loves those. I would, but those are for Calto. I only drink
Yeah.
during nighttime Caltos. I used to drink during nighttime Shorleys, but every time I do that, things go bad, so I have to. I
Well, they
can
don't
only
go
drink night
bad.
games. Kind of do. Well, maybe everybody loves it, but I need to be in control. Screw Amazon. They destroy everything. Well, except for there's only one thing they haven't destroyed, and that's Fallout. And so I'm wondering what's the difference between Fallout and everybody else?
Well, and it's something that we'll get into is that also Amazon is in charge of James Bond now, and
Mhm.
we'll get into that.
Yeah, and but yeah, I want to pay attention to the kitties first.
Mhm.
We out here. Hello, Isla or Corey.
Hello.
One of the writers was executive producer and writer on the Quantum Leap reboot. And yeah, see that is a point against him because that Quantum Leap reboot was a weird procedural nonsense that wasn't Quantum Leap.
Yeah, but it also, you know what? I understand where you're coming from, but I do love Ernie Hudson.
Yeah,
And
no. That show was bad. That show was bad,
but
but
Ernie
just that
Hudson
but
was Hollywood from the original Quantum Leap television show, and so that I enjoyed that there was a link. I do enjoy the fortitude of Scott Bakula not wanting to do the reboot because Quantum Leap is nothing without Dean Stockwell, and so I do appreciate I like the way it worked.
my
And
point to
also
get
but
yeah.
also, and it's the same sort of situation that happened with the what's it called? The Night Court reboot with Melissa Rauch
Mhm.
playing Abby Stone. And so I do appreciate that they tried to respect the originals through their storytelling, if not in their presentation in regards to Quantum Leap. But yeah, no, the Night Court reboot, super good.
Yeah, I don't yeah. Well, but they didn't do a very good job. It wasn't a very good show. But
What are you talking
my only
about?
point again, the new Quantum Leap was bad.
Oh yeah, no, I was talking about Night Court.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Oh, but my point against that is that they're not all the same team. He might be the showrunner, but there's actually other people who were involved with the original Stargate working on this that can steer him in the right direction. He's not the main he's not going to be the only writer on the show. There's going to be lots of other people working on it that can show him the way it's done, and Brad Wright has not been shut out of that original thing. And so there's a possibility that it could be good even if he did that. I think because he also did work on Stargate before. So maybe he just understands the Stargate universe better than he understood Quantum Leap. And so that's why I think that it was possibly going to be good, but we'll revisit that later. They have had how many spiders off shows? They don't need
Spider
another
shows?
one. Hmm.
I don't like
Mm.
spiders. They're rough, they're coarse, they get everywhere.
Keith wants F Troop or Hogan's Heroes to come back. Oh, and thanks
Who
for
who
hitting the
wants
like,
that?
Corey.
Who wants that?
Keith.
Keith?
Yeah. Hello,
I
Gavin
what was
Unit.
it? I heard that they were remaking MASH. Like I think that's the best I can do for you.
Big crowd today, says Old Man Bird. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of great friends here today.
Old Man
And we're going to
Bird.
get started in a second. The Kzinti. Oh, good. A code about the Kzinti. Okay, they were one of the alien races in Starfleet Battles, the board game.
Yes.
Their ships specialized in missiles and drones. Very different to the FASA game. Did you play that?
Once or twice.
Okay, just to try it.
I never really got into like tabletop gaming and also space battles. And when I did go and play it, my friend who had the Starfleet Battles game didn't have the he had the map that's all, hectagons or whatever, octagons or whatever. And so, but he didn't have the little ships, so I never really got into it. You got to get the little ships.
Just don't break your little ships.
That's right. Hey, John.
Hello to Matt G.
Matt
G.
G.
Hooray. Proximity alert. Matt G in the chat. Yes. And Daniel's Hot Topics too. Hello.
Hey,
Yeah,
Daniel.
it's going pretty well.
How you doing, man?
Amazon Fallout is destroying because it is garbage. Good for you if you like it, but oh, okay. Yeah, well, and it doesn't match the game perfectly or anything. I just consider it outside of the game universe, and it's a pretty fun show for me.
Yeah, I like it. I just got the second season on Blu-ray.
I hated that Amazon canceled the Stargate reboot. Me too. We're going to get into that later, even though I've already talked a lot about it. I can't help it, apparently. Reboot something that was crap back in the day. Leave the good stuff alone. Yeah, that would be great. That would be great if they did that. But that's not what they're doing, Gavin. We have to do with what they're doing.
Yeah.
Reboot, but they're not going to listen to us, Gavin. Reboot Star Trek Voyager. That was crap. I like Star Trek Voyager. Oh.
I do
I
too.
mean, it does have its problems, but that would be funny if they did that. I don't know if I want that.
I'm not going to put up with any Voyager slander.
That reminds me when Hulu canceled Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh, yeah. I heard about that.
Yeah, but also, speaking of which, I'm sorry, this is also breaking news.
Do, 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 do.
I thought you had a video.
I do have a thing, but I have to go over here to get it.
Okay, so oh. The British thespian who played the role of Giles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Anthony Head, or Heed, I'm not 100% sure, has passed away as of today. So, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but yes, Giles has passed away. That's it? That's all you got?
I don't have anything. I didn't know he passed away, and I don't know anything about him. And of course, I'm sorry to his family and all of his fans and friends.
Yeah.
They couldn't.
Sometimes you're so emotionally distant.
I just don't know. Like, if you tell me more about him, I'm sorry.
He
never
played
really-
Giles on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I never watched Buffy the Vampire
But you are
Slayer.
aware of the fact that Buffy the Vampire Slayer is a television show and that there was.
Yes, I
Yeah.
am. Why are you getting angry at me?
I'm not
So-
angry. I'm just I'm like a squeeze box. I apologize.
Wasn't MASH the TV show longer than the actual war?
Yes.
And no. Oh, okay. Giles from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Giles.
Giles.
Soft
See?
G.
I don't
It's
know.
like GIF, not GIF.
Anthony Head dies at 72.
Mm-hmm.
That's still too early. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, 72. I'll be happy with 72.
John the Beagle Dad says some shows are better left not extended or remade. Star Trek and Stargate is one of them. Well, but yeah, that would be great if that were true. But I mean, if that were followed, but that's not going to be followed.
Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to
it. Yeah, well, that's actually a relief. I don't want a Voyager reboot. That sounds so goofy. B'Elanna and Chakotay disassembled in a transport accident too. Episode 2. Make Janeway a good captain this time, and Chakotay useful. Well, Chakotay was actually really good when he had an episode where he was
Mhm.
doing something besides
Spirit
saying
questing.
that he was gonna go meditate or something.
Yeah.
I
Like,
have
he should have been best
nothing about
friends with
reboots because
Tuvok.
it's not fresh. Yeah, no, I I don't want them to happen, but they happen anyway, and so we gotta talk about them whether we want them or not. They're here. Um, hello, Indie Tiger Sci-Fi Review. Thank you, Larry
Hello.
Niven, for creating the known space series and adapting the soft weapon to Star Trek.
What's it called? It's not the soft weapon.
Slaver weapon.
That's it.
The short weapon. Actually, in the magazine. Okay, so there was a magazine, an IF magazine, and it from 1967, and he
Mhm.
wrote that short story, The Short Weapon, which was turned into the Slaver weapon for the animated series, and we reviewed that many years ago with Pop Culture Cure. I can't believe it was many years ago that we
It
reviewed
was
this.
many
What is
years
it,
ago,
like
yes.
it was like 3 years ago.
Yep.
Thank
That's many.
goodness. That is many. At least a few years ago. Maybe many is too many.
No, it's not a couple, it is a few.
Mhm. Yeah. Anyway, it's a really good episode too. It's really neat. It's a bit of a transformer weapon, and there's like a different universe, and of course, this species who's trying to get a hold of this weapon for their nefarious purposes. Or are we supposed they're nefarious? Because they seem like the bad guys because they're really aggressive and if the reboot got rid of Neelix, Cass, Milana, Chakotay, and Harry Kim, it could be okay. Focus on the shrimp. Okay,
I heard
write the fan fiction and I'll read it.
I heard a lovely story from Ethan Phillips, and I posted it on my XCOM. I shared it everywhere I could, but it was Ethan Phillips
Oh,
was in full costume, makeup, everything, and he was going to work. And as he was walking down an alleyway, he bumped
mhm.
into Robin Williams. And Robin Williams is a Star Trek fan. He wanted
Yes.
to be in Star
He was
Trek
supposed to be
twice.
that time
He was
traveler.
supposed to be Berlinghoff Rasmussen, but unfortunately he was filming Hook. But I love Matt Frewer in what was it called? A Matter of Time? Is that the episode? The one with Berlinghoff Rasmussen? I think so. And but yeah, no, so Robin Williams and Neelix meet in an alleyway, and Robin Williams is like, I love you. I love your character. I love your work. And so every time I feel badly about not like I am not a Neelix fan, but then I remember that Robin Williams was a Neelix fan, and it tips the scales just a little bit.
Yeah, and also because, well, in real life, and then also in Star Trek lore itself, we have Lieutenant Barclay who names his cat Neelix, who is the best Neelix.
Yeah, but that's weird.
Okay, so the start of
Like
Poopa says,
what if I named my cat Eugene Bird?
I don't know.
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
I named my cat Lana after a human cartoon character.
Well, yes.
Star of Poopa's Cuber says, thanks, Star Trek TAS, for both the Kzinti and the Cations, because
Yeah.
everyone loves some pussy in Star Trek. Oh, Snorty. Snorty.
I'm with you there, Poopus.
I think what does Raymond do to people who make jokes like that on his channel? I forget.
I
I
don't
was
know.
thinking we go to like there's some kind of
I
pit
know
or something.
Raquel SSG. She just says disavow.
Oh, we love Raquel here. Nim 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 says, reactor meltdown radiates Janeway in episode 4. So she's chairbound like Pike and can't speak. I asked him to make the fan fiction, and so he actually did. Wow, you guys are too funny in the chat today. Anthony Head was also in Doctor Who, says Frank Walker.
That
Plus
is
a
true.
host of
That
other
is true.
shows on TV and radio.
No, very, very successful actor. I just know him being most famous through Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but yes, he was in Doctor Who, and yes, he was traditionally, or I guess traditionally, trained stage actor. And so he was yeah, it's a great loss. 72 is youngish. Of course we want another 10 years, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And so I think it was DC Fontana who called in Larry Niven because she knew about the short stories and stuff to make this episode and to make the slaver weapon to bring Kzinti into the actual Star Trek lore. Oh, his brother was in the original Judas in Jesus Christ Superstar.
Jesus
Mhm.
Christ, superstar. I've never seen it. I have never
Yeah.
seen Jesus Christ Superstar, nor have I ever seen Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Yeah.
I thought you had. You like songs from it.
No, what? Like what?
What? Oh, I don't know. Never mind. Maybe I got it mixed up with something else.
Well, no,
Okay.
you hang out with the singer more than I do.
Hmm.
Like Doomcock's a singer, so maybe he likes Jesus Christ Superstar or Joseph and the
Then what am I
Amazing.
thinking of?
I don't know. I don't know any songs. I couldn't even name a title of a song.
It's not. No, he's never. Anyway,
Who are you seeing behind my back for your Christian anthems?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't either. Anyway, I'm sorry. Everyone just got home. I'll be back in a flash.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. And so they've got this box. This is a cool, like it's an interdimensional box in this episode, and this is where we find that we deal with the weapon and everything. It's a really well written episode. There are a lot of great animated series episodes, but this one is really really fun. And these boxes contain different things, and it's just a really really neat. Yeah. So of course the Kzinti are who we're trying to talk about, though not actually the episode or the weapon that they're trying to steal. They're the cat-like alien species that and so of course they capture the crew and everything to steal the stasis box that has the weapon. And so just a little bit about the Kzinti. This is from one of the books. This is the animated series book. So I'm gonna read a quote from Klein. It's just his name's Klein. What's his other name? Um, and so he had to design. He's one of the designers on the show, and this is his inspiration. He said, "I had a copy of a drawing that was given to us of the Kzinti. I thought it was the author's drawing, but I think it was actually a fan drawing. I wanted it to look cool and not particularly humanoid in its stature, which is why it is hunchbacked. I didn't want it to look comical either. I wanted it to be imposing." And so everybody thought, "Oh, okay." And this the anime series book continues where people thought that Niven would have been upset about the Kzinti wearing pink uniforms. But Bob Klein says Irv Kaplan just likes the color pink, and Niven was totally okay with the colors. So they're all right with it. Yeah. So what? Cats like to wear pink, apparently. Whatever happened to the Kzinti? So let's see if I can make this a little bigger so I can see it better. Because this book is, I have copies of this book over here. And so let's see. Oh, that's right. Well, it's too bad Scotty had to leave at this particular moment because I wanted to know what he thought about the fact that the Kzinti almost appeared in Star Trek Enterprise. But they never actually talked to Niven about it, according to him. Larry says they never got that far with him. And Larry Niven was able to bring it back in the Wristwatch Plantation, which it was a Star Trek newspaper comic strip from 1982. And the story ran from March 1st to July 17th, 1982. I haven't read that. I need to read that. That sounds cool. Wait, all of this I want. Okay. I want Scotty didn't to know when he gets back. Hopefully he can read this. Send it to him. So he knows. I don't know if he'll have or even look at this at all. But I'm gonna send it as he's not here and I want him to know. Or at least I don't want to forget. So I'm bookmarking it this way. And so that's cool. And yeah, it's a really good episode too. All of it. I love it all. I love it all. The Kzinti are a really cool species and it's a really fun weapon. It has all these different functions, the weapon itself. And it does so many things and then the Kzinti don't know how to work it and of course ultimately that is their failure. And at the end they meet their fate, which is kablooey. So I just skipped right to the end of the episode for you. But a lot of other stuff happened between that, and we'll talk about more about it in just a second. Let me see where we are in the chat. Kill Kenny Cat, says Jamie. I mean, James. Why did I say Jamie? I was thinking of the other person in the chat. Yes, DC Fontana knew Larry Niven and asked him to adapt the short story. Nim says, so my Voyager is Tuvok, the Doctor, Seven of Nine, and Tom Paris. The rest are all Horde combat. Would be a Magnus Opus compared to what it was. Oh. And so Daniel never saw those cat people in live action Star Trek. That's true. You do not see them. I played this clip at the beginning, but it's the only one I have, so I'm going to play it again. Of the Kzinti anyway.
Offer refused.
They think very little of you.
Wrong. They don't think much of you.
I love the way they act. They act like cats too. There's this one part where one Kzinti is being reprimanded by another one, and his eyes just get real big, like what me? And it's like he's trying to. I don't know if he's trying to be cute, but his eyes dilate, and it's kind of funny. And so, hello to Eraserhead. Hey, how are you doing, Eraserhead? What is going on? Larry Niven is David Niven's brother. I might have made that up. Dang it, Franco! I was reading that seriously. I didn't know if he had a brother or not. Wasn't that a Kzinti in the bar in Star Trek V? They did say Final Frontier. I'm not sure. Oh, was it a Kzinti? Damn it! Where's Scotty? He's gonna come back and tell me he has to babysit or something. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Was it? Does anybody know that? That one I'm gonna admit I have no idea. Oh, you know what? I always thought it was a Cation, but it could be a Kzinti. But the only reason I don't think it's either is because didn't it have 3 breasts? See, this is what we need Scotty here for. I don't know. It was some kind of cat, definitely. Larry Niven is 88 years old and still nivening. Niven. Niven. Yes, that is great news that Larry Niven is still alive. I thought he kicked his clogs years ago. Yeah, yeah, that's and it is good to see you. Not Z3PO. They were very briefly shown in the Federation Council, seen in Star Trek 4, but weren't identified as Caitians except by fans. And hello and welcome to Tiger Stripes. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing
Hey,
today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Wonderful. Just talking about some Star Trek cats.
Yeah, I count myself a friend of Larry Niven. Larry's still very much alive.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You're a friend? Hold
I
on.
believe I am. Larry knows me by name.
Hold on just a second. I'm being called.
Okay. So she's responding to her tiny ones, her mini me's. So hey everybody, let me have a look at the comments. Snorty, silly old bear. Num. Franco, Anna Nielsen. Hey, yeah, it's
Oh,
nice to
Anna
see you
Nielsen's
too.
here. Hello,
Anna
Anna.
Nielsen's here.
Wow, how lucky am I this morning? Anna Nielsen
Good,
popping in just to say good morning. Good
good
morning to you
group.
too. Yeah, wonderful. David Niven was my uncle Jack's direct superior in World War.
Get
Franco
out.
Walker. Franco
That's
Walker just made
insane.
up the name David Niven. Like, I don't
No,
even think he.
there is a David Niven. He was
Okay. Oh.
very well known as an actor.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Franco said that he's Larry's brother, and
I
he said I
don't
might be
think
making that
so.
up.
No, I'm sure Larry would have
Oh, okay.
said so if that had been true.
And so Daniel says, "Oh, there was a cat person in Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier. I forgot. Maybe there was not. Yes, there was, but she had 3 breasts, so I don't think she was a Cation or but she could be a Kzinti. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But we do know for sure that MRES did only had 2, so it was not occasion. And if Scotty keeps needing to smoke, consider inviting some backup, like Tiger Stripes, to add some intellectual weight.
Oh,
Oh wow, you
well, what a compliment.
nice prediction.
That's very
It's not
dear.
yeah, it is, but he's not away for a cigarette. His family called him away, so I think he might be being given a job, and he'll tell us the bad news when he gets back.
Oh,
When we haven't even started the
okay.
show, but we'll have a good show
Yeah.
on you and me. And Nim 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 says, I just typed that and it happened. Yeah, you made it happen with your typing. Well done. And hello to Brogu. Good to see you, Brogu. How are you today? And hail to Tim. FKHC 2005. Bunyan Snipe is here. Hey, great to see you. I love to play Larry's tabletop RPG, Dream Park. Back in the 1990s. No, actually, the 1990s were my time, James Caserta. But I didn't play that game. That's cool, though, that was made. It's good to learn everything we can about what Larry Niven. I'm going to ask Tiger about our friendship with him right after I get through this chat. Gavin says David Niven was a great actor. A Matter of Life and Death is a much watch. Oh,
And it's sci-fi fantasy. Who knew?
is it really?
Yeah, that's interesting.
We should watch Pink Panther to see David Niven. That's a good advice. Snarpoopa says, make me a mod and I'll look for that image in Star Trek 4. That might be occasion. Or don't make me a mod and I won't. Wow. You know what? I didn't know you weren't a mod. What happened to that? I thought I made you a mod a long time ago. There. There you go, Snorty. You got it. What's the spell for conjuring wealth? I don't know. I look forward to Tiger and Scotty. It's always one of the highlights of the show.
Oh,
Yeah, I do
chatting.
hope chatting.
Yeah. Yes,
Oh, okay.
we get along just fine, except when we don't.
Oh, now I understand what Keith is doing when he says star chatting. That's the asterisks to correcting himself.
Oh, it
Now
sounds
I
like you're
understand.
talking to Siri and you're trusting Siri to type for you. That's very fancy.
Yeah. Welcome back, Scotty.
Hey, Tiger.
How are things?
Hello, Scotty.
They got me a Happy Meal. That's why I was gone for so long. So I got.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What was your
Oh my
toy?
I don't know.
God,
This
you're
is an
not kidding.
unboxing. This
Oh,
is an unboxing.
wonderful.
I have
Oh,
no
oh,
idea.
wait. Stop. Don't.
It's
All
a
right.
kitty.
I don't know what it is.
Hey, I don't bite anybody's head off, Caserta, and I just unblocked you. Don't give me a reason.
Don't you sass the tiger.
That's right. Don't tease the
Where did you go?
tiger. Please do not tease the tigers. Squishmallow. Oh, it's a squishmallow.
And so I assume we have a choice between all of these.
Oh, so it won't necessarily be a kitty, unless
Yeah, we
we're
don't know. We
unusually
don't know.
lucky.
We do not know.
You could get a cow.
Shut your face.
I'm just what I see on the back of the box. Oh, it's a leopard. It's a snow leopard.
Wow.
And her name is Lindsay.
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 Wow, how
And this came
charming.
from a Happy Meal for real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totes.
yeah. Happy Meals
I'm
can
not
be
even going
very
to put her back
fancy.
in the box. She deserves to be free.
You got to
I gotta
squish
take.
her.
I have to take. I gotta let my
Oh.
kid. I gotta let my daughter have a Happy Meal because she
And
loves
cut off the
Squishmallows.
tags.
No, don't cut those. Oh, no, what are you doing? Oh,
I'm making Lindsay mine.
you are completely because you must do what you feel is best.
What, you think this is going to be
My
some
son
sort
does
of
that
like
too.
collector's item or something?
Oh, I know
What-
it is.
Oh, shush.
I'm sorry.
Lindsay.
I'm
It's
not trying to
Lindsay.
make you miserable. You must enjoy your toys the way you want to play with them. I have known people who seriously collected stuffed toys, and they were all about the tags.
And if I could get a collective, oh no, from the chat, that would be lovely.
Yes, let's have an oh no, or an oh yay. I
Hooray.
personally have so much trouble unboxing these days that things that I buy just stay in the box. I have to buy them secondhand used because I cannot bring myself to open the bleeding box. It's ridiculous.
But also, like, I do appreciate, I got a She-Hulk from Jill, and I appreciate it being wall art. I got a Tasha Yar from Jill, and I do appreciate
Oh
it
yeah,
being
no, they
wall
present
art.
well. A lot
Yeah.
of things really present beautiful. They intend that these days. They design them to present well in the box.
The hardest one to try and figure out is the Bride of Frankenstein that Stone Racket got me, because you have to find a
Ooh.
shelf, you got to open it up because it's kind of like got
Oh wow,
cover.
that's a true presentation. Yeah,
Oh,
it's got
absolutely,
Dutch doors.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Mhm.
fancy.
And
Oh,
so,
that's. Sorry.
so it's difficult. You got to figure out which boxes to keep and which boxes to throw. But in this particular instance, I don't need no stinking tags.
All right,
Lindsay needs to
Lindsay.
be free.
Well, and Lindsay's
Lindsay,
name is
we
on
just
her
met.
back, so you can remember it all by yourself because it's
You know
written
what the
right
weird
on it.
thing is?
You don't need the tag like a Beanie Baby.
The weird thing is that I'm going to find out that Lindsay is actually the last name of a dude. And so my snow leopard is a guy, but I fell
It's
in love
possible, but
It
I
is
think-
possible.
mean,
I don't
let's
know.
Get up close to the camera
yeah.
with Lindsay's little face. Let's see if Lindsay has eyelashes.
with him. Oh,
I think Lindsay has tiny eyelashes. That almost always designates a female.
Lindsay does have tiny eyelashes.
That's a female.
Then that is a girl. Then that's a girl. we got
And she's a 10.
She is a 10.
an image here. This is definitely occasion. This is absolutely. It's got to be occasion, right?
Yes.
So, yes. So thank you, Tim, for sharing that. And then I'm gonna share
So
the chat
which
again.
series is Cation from?
It came
Oh, the
from the
animated.
animated series. Yeah, but
Oh.
originally from a magazine adapted to, well, completely new cartoon created from his own work, Larry Niven, who you said you knew. How do you know
I
him?
do know Larry, yeah. Well, I used to hang out at a science fiction club where Larry was almost always present along with Jerry Purnell. And so, you'd have to duck them not to get to know them. And then I just fell into groups of friends. And so every now and then they would arrange to go to the movies, and we'd go to the movies, and we'd see each other, occasionally at parties. I don't think I'm invited to nearly as many parties as Larry is, but so yeah, no, I know Larry.
Nice. Wow, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
And
he's lovely.
while you're away, Scotty, I wanted you to know what you thought about them almost being in Enterprise, or
The
or,
Kzinti?
yeah.
Well, apparently there was a writer. I forget the man's name, but there was a writer who was always like Kzinti, 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 and then Rick Berman was like, it's just that guy and one of his crazy cat stories, and so I think it would be interesting. However, I would prefer Acacian or whatever. What's the name of the guy with he's got 3 arms?
Oh, Eric's.
I would prefer an Eric's or a Horta. Like, Kzinti is up there. I always want to see these alien races. Like, I think it would be interesting, but it does make it a little bit more campy. I think Cations would be good. Now, there have been mentions of Kzinti and one on-screen portrayal in New Trek. I told you I would keep it to a minimum.
I knew. I was warned.
So in Star Trek Picard season 1, when Picard goes to Nepenthe, which is by far my favorite episode of Star Trek Picard season 1, Riker is like, we've had a bit of trouble around here because of the Kzinti. And it's like, yay. I like the fact that the species was mentioned on live action Star Trek, no matter how you feel. And then in
you know how I feel.
I know how you feel. And then also
I hate the show.
There was a Kzinti in Lower Decks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I thought that was, again, something they did already. Obviously, the chief medical officer of the Cerritos is Acacian. And so they've acknowledged the existence of animated series. And that's also, like, I do have a soft spot. Like, even in Star Trek Beyond, with the USS Franklin and the Mako and everything like that, that was the first time in Star Trek history where it was like, oh, okay, we're allowed to talk about Enterprise. Because don't forget, everyone hated Enterprise for the longest time. And so just the acknowledgement of that.
I only hated the song. I don't think I ever hated the show.
Well, you know what? I accept your apology.
I like the song now only because it's become an earworm and won't leave my brain. So Buddy and Snipe wants to know, did you get a lighter with your Happy Meal?
No.
Okay. Is that a
not even
marshmallow?
candy?
Yes.
Not even candy cigarettes these days.
Nope. French fries.
Tiger unblocked me. Wee! James Caserta. just be good, okay? You get to just keep it that way.
You know, my fingers are crossed. I'm waiting for the day that Tiger unblocks me.
Oh, I've only blocked you on Twitter. So,
on DMs, yeah.
I mean, exactly. and Twitter is a hellmouth.
It is.
You're behaving completely appropriately there, probably.
No.
You do you.
The Dead Man 79 is here. Hello to the Dead Man. Great to see ya.
Dead Man.
Harvey needs to have his own coffee brand. It could be Push the Button. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Harvey.
Oh yeah, and speaking of which, we'll hang out with Harvey Cthulhu tonight.
Harvey the Wonder Hamster. He doesn't bite, he doesn't squeal, he just runs around on his hamster wheel. It's Harvey the Wonder Hamster. Go, Harvey!
Is that a toy jingle?
No, that's a Weird Al song.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Removing the tag is a federal offense.
Yeah, no, I know. Oh no, what's his name
At the door.
in Pee Wee's
Sir.
in
We've come
Pee
to
Wee's
arrest
Big
you.
Adventure, the guy that he runs, he goes and it's like, what did you do? And he's like, those tags on the mattresses that say do not remove under penalty of the United States. I ripped him off.
What an act of rebellion.
Yes.
I thought he knew this. Did you get your She-Hulk? Says Bunny and Snipe. Oh, not in the Happy Meal.
Not in a Happy Meal, no. I did get a She-Hulk.
He got a She-Hulk. I don't think it was the one that he was targeting, but the one that you wanted, isn't it like 2 feet high? Isn't
Yeah, but
massive?
$800.
But the thing, well, no, $600. Calm down. But
I'm
also,
sure you could get it on the secondary market for $300.
the thing is that I got a She-Hulk from my best friend on the internet, and so it means more to me than the actual like Hot Toys, whatever. I've been on a mailing list since forever. I can buy that one, but I got a better one. I got one from a friend of mine who actually knows that I love She-Hulk, and it's great. She's in the Fantastic Four costume. It's amazing. It is the best. It is the best She-Hulk I could possibly.
I think it's
ask
cool
for.
she's in Fantastic Four.
I concur.
Because she was part of it. Yeah.
Broku7 says,
Yeah.
Scotty cut the tag off. He's going to feel terrible when he finds out that rare toy is worth $1 million.
Put your pinky in the corner of your mouth.
No, I won't. You know what? I will not part with Lindsay.
$1 million.
I will not part with Lindsay at all, ever.
Oh, you would for
She's
$1 million
mine.
bucks.
Mine.
No, I don't believe this one. Nim Nim says stuffed toys are for children only, except bag puss. I don't think so. I think people
Oh.
like to trivialize the toys that are more feminine and say they're not
Oh,
sufficient
dude.
toys for adults.
No, I got something
And
for you.
that's not fair.
Hang on.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, there are some stuffed toys that are incredible. There are actually photographs out on the internet of stuffed toys that people are presenting as real animals because they can't tell the difference, which is slightly sad. But there are some amazing stuffed toys out there, as well as just the funny, squishy ones that are charming and cuddly.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, teddy bears are hugely collectible. I can remember
Teddy
back in
bears?
the day asking my dad for one. We were walking through an antique store, and in that day it was $30, which was a lot of money. How much would that teddy bear be worth today? Probably $3,000.
Wow.
It was that kind of a teddy bear.
Oh, I don't have a 3K teddy bear, but I do have a I do have a Ravenclaw teddy bear from Build-A-Bear.
Ah,
Hey, keep it down. I can't hear the hail, says Gorilla's Random Thoughts.
wow, it's
Scotty's.
hailing.
And for anybody
Dang.
only listening and not watching the screen, Scotty R37 has his stuffed Spider-Man. He
Took
has
you
him
long
in the
enough
It's
to
corner
figure out
I
which
believe they call
superhero.
that a chibi. Am I right about that?
I'm not showing you my Spider-Man's butt. I'm just saying it still has the tag.
You still
on
have
it.
the tag on it. That's good. Yeah, chibi
Well, you're doing
Spider-Man.
both, actually.
I guess that's Japanese for cute, CHIBI, because they call all kinds of things with the big head and the giant eyes chibi. He's very charming.
Well, the thing is, like, I found this thing in a convenience store, and I went in for cigarettes, and I walked out with a stuffed animal, a Slurpee, a pack of cigarettes, and some Fritos. And it was like, it was the most amount of money I had ever spent in a convenience store.
Sometimes when you see something you want, you know that you want it, and that's when you must buy it.
Near, far, wherever
You have a very special relationship with your Spidey stuffy.
Here in my heart, and my heart will go home. Sorry, we're live, right?
Oh my gosh.
We are live. We are live with this song.
Yes.
Power Ranger Donnie says, hello, Jill, Scotty, Tiger Stripes, and all. Hope everyone is well, and despite
Oh,
Oh no.
Gosh, Donnie, despite the passing of
Peebo Bryson.
and the new Stargate show being canceled. Yeah.
I'm sorry
Where's
to hear about
Amazon for
Peebo
that?
Bryson.
Yes, I'm sorry. Sorry, Donnie. Yes, we're gonna get into that very soon.
And I
It's just
didn't
you
know there
guys
was
got
a
a lot
new
of cool
Stargate, I'm
stuff.
afraid, so I'm
Yeah,
behind.
no,
Well,
I
there
did. I
isn't.
knew about it. Well, there was. There
There
was
used
in
to be.
November, and
Yep.
it was in pre-production, and they were even going to start casting soon before this happened.
OMG,
I
they
was up
canceled it
for a
before it'd
role.
begun? That's crazy.
I played Acation in the FASA RPG, says Bunyan Snipe. Is that for real? Oh, you mean like you did a tabletop game? Or in a... Well, anyway.
Bunyan
Explain more if
Snipe,
you
it
want.
is so good to see you here in the
It
chat.
is.
And I was waiting for someone to say, I'm Acation. And then I found out it was Bunyan Snipe. And I was like, that's less sexy for me.
Lieutenant... Well, I've never seen a female Acation.
Yeah, you
Oh, wait,
have.
no.
That's
Yeah, I have.
Maress.
MRES. No, I meant to say I've never seen a female Kzinti.
Yes.
Yeah, because apparently, and this is what I heard about the Kzinti, is that much like the Romulans and the Vulcans, how they sort of separated as species, the Caitians are actually distant cousins, not witches, cousins of the Kzinti.
Mhm.
And so that because the nature of the how do you say it, sociological organization of their species it's called the patriarchy. And so the suppression of the Kzinti females made it so that the Caitians actually left. They were like, you know what, screw this suffrage.
Yeah, well,
And
but the thing is,
yeah.
do you think that's why the Caitians have intelligent females? Obviously, MRES is very intelligent
Of course.
on the level of Lieutenant Uhura. So, do you think it's possible for the Kzinti women to also develop in that way, or have they just been suppressed? And
It's not
that's why
just
they...
suppression. What I heard was that the Kzinti women are selected specifically for stupidity and submissiveness.
So they were
and they have been that way for generations.
Yeah.
So I don't know
wow.
if they just expose the bright little female cat girls, or if they throw them out, or...
This is getting too sexy for me.
This is dark.
No, expose, it is
This is
dark.
dark.
Expose means that you take the baby and you kind of leave it on a hillside.
Dumpster.
Yes, to perish.
Gosh, yeah, you're too smart. You not... Oh my goodness. I just... Because all I knew from the episode was that, okay, just biologically the women are not intelligent, and so that's why they're able... The Enterprise crew are able to trick the Kzinti by making it seem like Uhura is stupid, and so she's kind of miffed about it, that she has to pretend to be dumb, but it works. Yeah, and it totally works, and they fool them, and they also get them with their telepathy, that they can just think about eating a delicious vegetarian meal, and that annoys them too.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm. Snortopupus says Lieutenant Mress was a regular character in the animated series. She was Gaitian. Yes, she was. Yes. She was great. She was always purring. It was so good. Let's hope Disney's upcoming Power Rangers reboot won't suffer the same fate, says Power Ranger Johnny. Yeah, I hope you get your show. Power Rangers is a year older than Stargate, and I guess you mean the movie. And and so let's see. I'm just checking to see what's going on here. Bunny Snipe says my typing sucks. I think he deliberately made that worse than normal on purpose. I never watched Lower Decks. You don't need to, but I watched a season and a couple episodes, and that was enough for me. It's it both respects the past and makes fun of it, like gives it a swirly at the same exact time. It's like kind of a schizophrenic show. And Power Ranger Donnie says, I don't know that. I loved him as Rupert. It's not Giles.
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 Hard G.
Yes. And Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I think the Cations are shown in the reboot movies with Chris Pine. He's in bed with twin cat-like aliens. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And the creators of that movie confirmed that that's what they intended. Yeah. I don't know. Captain Kirk in a three-way. Hmm. I only found out when it was mentioned here earlier. Hmm. Bunny and Snipe says, I keep forgetting which account I'm using. Well, it's good to see you, no matter which account you're using. And so, let's see, just checking the chat. It's great to see everybody here today. Now, you're Tony and Bunny and Snipes. It's probably a good thing he didn't get the big She-Hulk. Everybody makes that joke about Scotty and She-Hulk. Nim 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 says, poor Lindsay. Scotty cut her tags off. There's a metaphor there. Maybe. Some poor schlub mistook me for a stuffed toy once. Well,
Yes.
yeah, he wouldn't give him that second opportunity.
Yes, you'd think the body armor would be a giveaway.
And Larry is here. Hail, Jill. Hey,
Larry.
It was great chatting with you on our Patreon membership stream the other day. Where can we find these crazy people spending a fortune on old toys? I have some useless stuff hanging around. Yeah, you can start an eBay store.
eBay. Everywhere. eBay.
Ooh.
Believe me, they will too.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
will buy all your useless stuff.
Do you know you did that on camera, Scotty? No, he had to step away again, maybe to eat his McDonald's.
He could eat in front of me. I don't mind. I'm into the the sensory experience of listening to somebody eat. It's okay.
James Cassera wants to know how to buy you a coffee, Tiger.
Oh, that's
Do you
very
have a
dear.
Ko-fi?
Someday we'll all get together, and you can get me a coffee then. We do have to find a way to all get together someday. We need a Jill Con.
Yeah. Oh, I liked it when Spidey was there too. So it's got to be several of us. We'll see.
I think so.
I think Scotty is saying that all cat people look the same.
That's racist.
Racist. Hey, and Max Redstone. What about
Kaczynski's?
the Kzinskis? Oh my god, the way he spelled it.
I'm afraid to ask. It sounds like a joke.
My ex played occasion in our old ASA campaign in 1980s. Neat. How do you know Tiger and I aren't Cations or Kzinti? Oh yeah, Indie Tiger and Tiger Sharks. It's true.
It could be.
Could be aliens. We never knew. Welcome back, Maggie. Yeah, Maggie has returned. And so also we've got to say hello to Lombardi, 1969.
Maggie Lombardi.
Lower Dregs, yeah. They're an intelligent female Kzinti in one of the Ringworld books, if I remember correctly. The male... Oh, wait. This is not Kzinti. That's Kzin.
Kzin. That's a singular.
The male Kzin did breed out intelligent. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
Star Trek movie 2009 isn't Star Trek. Agreed. Yeah. Yeah. Captain Kirk wouldn't have a threesome. He pays attention to one lady at a time.
He's old school.
Mm-hmm. And Ko-fi is a donation method. Yes. This is true. Yeah, but that's sort of a standalone as it's animated. JillCon, where in Texas? Cuba? Londonistan? Well,
Londonistan.
if it is in London, you could go, but I don't know if I'm going to London. Lord Thoth, hello. It's likely Texas, but maybe somewhere in between so Canadians can reach us. I don't know.
I used to want to get Cardinal to coordinate one because he was kind of in the middle of the country. Of course,
Oh, that would be
not from
perfect.
Canada. Yeah, I should have leaned on him harder about that.
Yeah, I would have liked that a lot.
Yeah, he would have been good at it too.
Hmm. Yeah, he would have been great. Wonderful. I miss him.
The real Kirk, Snorty says, the real Kirk would never drive a classic antique car off a cliff. I kind of liked that aspect of Kirk in the remakes, the reboot, not the remake, but the reboot. I kind of liked that because it was, I believe, his stepfather's car, and that was really the point.
And it is an alternate. At least
Yeah,
I
it's an
don't like the
alternate Kirk.
reboots, but it's an alternate Kirk. The real Kirk from the original timeline is not good at driving a car, as we saw in A Piece of the Action.
And we
So
never
you
really
do
hear
make a
about
sense.
his father or his mother, but I assume they were pretty standard. They were good people.
Yeah, and yeah, George didn't die in space. Jill is huge in the UK. Actually, that is my second biggest audience on
All right.
on YouTube. Captain Pike and Kirk loved horses too.
Says Larry.
Kirk couldn't drive. He proved that in the Piece of the Action. That's what I just said. Yes, agreed.
Mm.
Yep. This is fact. Science. You make an exceptional captain, but yeah, I forget exactly what Spock says. But he's basically rags on him for his driving. TARDIS materialization. Hello and hail, everyone. Oh, I forgot about my.
Yes, that's that
I forgot my bot.
electronic elephant noise that our beloved
Yes.
TARDIS makes.
As someone in the UK, I concur, says Tony. Oh, that's sweet.
Aw,
And
Tony Johnson.
Caserta says Stargate. Yeah, that's right. That is our next topic. When Scotty returns, we'll get to it. I don't want to wait.
Yes, I don't know enough about Stargate to contribute.
I don't know
really.
if Scotty knows enough about Stargate, but we'll
I
get
saw
to
the
it.
film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Well, you didn't watch the
intimidated.
TV show.
But it's just so huge. There's just so much of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I just want to. Oh, okay. Galactic Gaming Den over on Rumble is here. I don't know if I said hi to you. I didn't see you in the. Oh, I didn't see you in this chat. You're not showing up for me. Dang it. I don't want to ignore the Rumble side. What happened there? Yeah, let me see if I can fix that. Just to make sure we can see Rumble stuff, because that's important to me. Because I want to make sure I'm not ignoring anybody. And thank you.
I do not feel ignored.
Okay, good.
Heavens.
All right. Oh,
Ooh, you've changed locations.
but
Are you in the
I
garage?
ignored Galactic Gaming Den accidentally.
Mm.
Where did you go, Scotty?
Earth.
No, I mean you changed
He's-
locations, right?
He's in the garage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like a
looking at the screen.
Weezer song.
I'm just
You guys aren't Weezer fans? There is a Weezer
I
song
tried.
called In the Garage.
Ah, that's nice. That does not surprise me. That's a very Weezer title.
It is. I recommend the song.
I would like
recommend
to
the
like
album.
Weezer. I just, again, the body of work is so overwhelming. I don't know where to start. I didn't catch a hold when they were new, so it's hard to latch on now.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
I try.
No, Weezer was right in my formative years for music
there you go.
appreciation. Like it went from the Beatles to Weezer.
Oh, that's not too far to jump.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it does get too breezy, let me know how my sound is.
Will do. So far,
Thank
so
you.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're ready to move on to our Stargate topic. Unless you had more to say about Kzinti, because I think we're good on that one.
I looked up catfolk, and I couldn't really find some of the references that I wanted. This was from website tvtropes.org, so they didn't have anything on fiction. Oh, there it is, literature. Well, that's
They only
fancy.
had the real Kzinti?
I know that there was somebody who wrote largely short stories who had animals. Were they people? They were people that had been sort of crossed with animals in order, I think, to be servants.
Like the island
And-
of Dr. Moreau?
Not quite so savage. They were very proper servants, and they could speak and everything. And you could tell that they were either a dog person or a cat person because they would just have a human name that was preceded by a C or a D. So, and I had a
Jerry.
good friend who had who owned a science fiction bookstore, and one of her dogs was named D. Joan after one of the characters in these stories.
That's lovely.
It was, and D. Joan was lovely too.
I drove a fiver.
Flivver,
Yeah,
I think is
I
how
knew
that's
I'm
pronounced.
liver.
Mm-hmm.
There's an L in there.
I think so.
Wow. Okay.
I could
I
be
can't
wrong.
read.
Do you know what that is?
Flivver.
Oh my goodness.
Flivver. I think a flivver. I would have to look it up. This is just off the top of my head. I could really be wrong. I think a flivver is similar to the word that we use, which is jalopy or hot rod.
Ooh.
I could be wrong.
But
Interesting.
I think you're on the right track. I think you are on the right track.
Well, if anybody knows in the chat, please let us know.
Do you think you're thinking of like a flapper, like a 1920s dancer?
No, flivver.
Okay.
Flivver. I think it's an Anglicism. I think it's a UK usage.
Oh, all right. I'm in. I love entomology.
That would be
Oh.
etymology, but that's okay.
No, I was
couldn't-
waiting.
I couldn't
I was
resist it.
waiting, dude.
Yeah,
I was
you just
waiting.
dangle that bait, and I'm like a big cat playing with a
but The
toy.
thing is that I didn't know if I was right. I know there is a difference between entomology and etymology, and I was just like, I hope I got it right. I hope I got it right, and I'm glad.
Insect
that
is
you called me out.
IN, insect.
Yeah.
IN. Entomology is EN.
You got
But
me already.
etymology
What do you wanna
words
do?
is, yes. Anyway.
Someone pass the salt. This wound.
Oh, here we go. Flivver. Let me see. How is it pronounced? Flivver. Older slang, an automobile, especially one that is small, inexpensive, and old. An old, cheap,
cool.
or battered
Thank you.
car.
Thank you for looking that up.
And the
Tiger.
expression that I would always have used in my day was I drove a beater, which is, a car that's just beat to shit.
Yeah.
And
And,
Snorty
okay,
says
so-
flivver is slang for a beat up old car. So there you go.
Okay, I'm gonna check out this link that you sent us, Gavin. It takes us off the rails a little bit, but I want to also say hello to Latino Slant. I saw you pass
Hells
by in the
yes.
chat. I hope you're having a great Friday. And
By the way, Latino Stan,
Everything.
hang on. Let's redo that. We'll edit that out in post. By the way, Latino Slant, I just wanted to say, how about that best picture this year?
yeah, you know how he feels about that movie.
I know. I'm just busting his chops. It's fun.
Larry says some genius writer in Doctor Who said the TARDIS materialization is because the TARDIS is broken. Oh,
Yeah, it
and
is.
Indie Tiger has to go. See you
Oh, no.
later, Indie Tiger Sci-Fi Review. I hope you have a great Friday.
Yeah, cheers.
Bye-bye, fellow.
What do you
Tiger Stripes.
call? I know when you have a bunch of lions, they call it a pride. But what do you call a bunch of tigers?
Oh, God, I should know that. Well,
Yeah.
the thing is that tigers don't really get together. They're very independent. Maybe
they're
that's why
solitary.
there's not a plural form for them. I will have to look it up.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Jason Love says Tiger Stripes take the movie and realize there are hundreds, if not thousands, of worlds that have a gate.
There you go. So overwhelming.
Power
Deep
Ranger
Space
Donnie
Nine
says,
ripped off Stargate.
"Oh, wait, I thought it was Babylon 5."
Them too.
Power Ranger Donnie says, "I can't wait to visit London. Are you going to London? Oh, next year. That's great, Donnie. The heart of the United Kingdom."
Oh, I'm going to
well, be
London,
safe.
Ontario.
Yeah, I'll go to London, Texas. I don't know if there's a London, Texas. There probably
Is there a London, Texas? I wonder how many Londons there are in the world.
Let's see. Yep,
Let's find out.
there is a London,
And,
Texas.
There is a
I was
London,
just-
Texas? That's hilarious.
Collective
That's great.
noun for tigers is an ambush of tigers.
That makes sense.
Wow.
Also
that's
commonly
cool.
used is a streak of tigers.
I
which
like
is
that one
very
better.
cool too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that one better. An ambush.
But well, tigers will ambush your ass. They are so
No,
dangerous.
I know, but that also
Yeah.
means that they're the aggressors in any situation. But I like the streak of tigers because it's just
Yes.
like if you see them, you gotta figure out what you're gonna do with the streak.
And they have streaks on them. They're streaky. A hide
are
of tigers. There's something also called a hide of tigers. Oh, and there's something here called a roar of tigers.
Oh, I like that.
That is pretty good too. And
there
then
a
stripe
song
of
called
tigers.
Roar?
A stripe
Well,
of tigers.
That seems lazy.
And I like the streak best. Ambush is pretty good too. It's funny how there isn't really, you could call them a pride. I think but
But it's also like
it's as
I
commonly an ambush.
feel like crows get a bad rap because they're a murder of crows, and I'm like,
Well,
wow, that's
that's
ominous no matter what. And
kind
so
of-
if you get an
kind of
ambush
beautiful.
of tigers, I'm just
Yes.
like, yeah, that sounds right. If I'm wandering in the
does.
Well,
veldt,
the thing is, you don't want to get on the bad side of crows because they have great memory, and so
They
they
do.
will harass
Have you guys
Remember-
or
have you
bad to
ladies
them.
ever seen The Birds?
Sure.
I've
been
never
a
seen
while.
The Birds.
It's been a while
No.
for me, but yeah, I've seen the birds. It's Hitchcock. You've got to see Hitchcock.
Yeah, of course, and that's why I'm asking. So you've seen it, Jill? Have you
Yeah.
ever seen The Birds? Okay, so spoilers. There are birds.
There's a whole lot of birds.
I haven't seen the birds, but I played Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and if you harass the chickens in that game called the Cuckoos, they will get together and take out your heart pieces and kill you.
So that is a murder of cuckolds.
Yes. And so, London is not what it was, Donnie. Bring your body armor. Oh, well, just being honest.
Well, it's difficult when you talk about London, England. I've heard that there are it depends. My parents have been to London, England like once a year for the past couple of years, and they
Oh,
have
wow.
never once been assaulted. They've never discussed any sort of situation where they found themselves being in discomfort by the environs. And so I
But they're-
know the people who live there have a very different situation than the tourists. But however,
Though they're
I'm just
probably
saying.
very sensible people, like they don't go walking down the odd alley or down by the river at night or anything like that.
no.
Yeah.
They're pretty much sundown. We're done. So that is a thing.
Which
But
I
it's-
understand is sort of what one does in England.
Yeah,
They are very early to bed there.
like from what I understand, based on the slideshows that they've shown me, they go to all the monuments, all the great architecture. They walk around, then they take pictures of lunch, and then they walk around, get more pictures of great architecture, great scenery, the Thames, and all your MI6s, and then they just basically make videos in their hotel room being like, can you believe this closet we're staying in? Not sexy videos, just like the worst hotel room reviews.
They need
It's
to
like,
put
look
those
at this,
online.
look
I would
at
watch
this
those.
shower.
I would
Who
watch
showers
those.
like this? The Amish? And
I would
so-
watch those. That sounds
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, no. So I'm never telling you my parents' YouTube channel.
Oh, that's too bad. I would watch
It is
that
too
stuff.
bad. It is. It is too bad.
And what do they have a vlog? What's going on?
Yeah. They have an
Oh,
OnlyFans.
I'll just go do a search for London showers. I'm afraid of what I'll find.
Okay,
but
yeah, you're gonna be
Yeah,
very
that's gonna
fearful.
that's dangerous.
showers in London.
Okay,
Shower
It's just gonna
stalls
be
in
two
London.
70-year-olds
Maybe I'll just leave it alone.
doing the walk like
Oh
an
my God.
Egyptian.
I
Yeah.
want to say hello to the Trek reviewer in the chat.
Hey,
Hello.
speaking of the
I
trip
hope you
reviewer,
have-
we're reviewing trips.
Yeah. Well, Trek reviewer.
Oh,
And
Trek
small-
reviewer, my mistake.
You guys should probably
Well-
get on to Stargate. I feel like we're
Well,
taunting
no,
people who are
I
waiting,
can't.
waiting for the Stargate.
Well, we are going to talk about Stargate, but I have to say, but Tiger Stripes, I got to say hi to Small Time Republic. Howdy. London and Paris in Europe are closer to each other than London, Texas, and Paris,
That's
Texas.
hilarious.
Wow.
That's so
That's
funny.
amazing. That's how big Texas is.
Texas
My
is
goodness.
massive.
It is, absolutely. London is nothing like the rest of the UK.
Oh, that's interesting. They
And,
say
oh.
the same thing about Paris and France, too.
Relevant to the birds conversation.
I wanna go to
and
Marseille.
My conversation about the chickens in the Zelda game. And Fable, in the Fable video game, if you kick the chickens, the NPCs call you a chicken kicker.
As you would.
And Herc130 says, boy, did I walk into a strange conversation. Yeah, I don't know
It's
anything about
true,
the
or-
showers in London.
Well, according to Scotty's parents, they're unusually
They're very
basic.
small. It's like I've been to Vietnam and I walked into a shower and it was like walking into a mall with like water was coming at me in all directions. I didn't even have to. I just had to spin like Wonder Woman and
Was that an
everything was
expensive
clean.
hotel? Was that very
No,
fancy?
not
It
at
sounds
all. We
pretty
were-
darn fancy.
No, this is just the showers that they had.
Hmm.
And so, but I've heard stories of English, United Kingdom showers where it's like basically an eyedropper that is crying, and that's your shower. And
Oh,
so
that's
I
so
just find it.
sad.
Well,
It
I know
is,
they're short on
considering
closets
it's an
in England in
island.
general. They
I
just
should show
they
you
don't
my
build them
shower
into.
head. I've got a double shower head where it's just like a big one that's just like it's like a normal
What they
shower,
call
and
the rain
then,
shower.
and then you've
I
got
love
and
the
then
rain
and then there's like a disconnecting one too. So there's two of them.
Oh, that's a
and
must, especially if
it's
you have a dog. So you
wonderful.
can wash your dog.
I
have to
am
have one of those
not
put in case we ever get
allowed
another
to
Yeah,
talk
dog.
good
about
for cat-
all of the
good for
things
cats,
that I've
too.
seen on the internet based on what you're describing.
You've got to remember, London is a huge area. 32 boroughs,
32
and some are
boroughs.
worse
That's a
than
lot of
others,
boroughs.
says Tony.
Hmm.
Thank you, guys. And yes, we do want to talk about Stargate because it is
'Cause you said you
not-
would.
It's awful.
Because you fucking
It's-
promised.
I think it's a bad thing that we're
Sorry.
not getting the Stargate that was promised to us. The one where we were promised in November. They
That's a
said,
bit
"Yeah,
of a
we're going
shocker.
forward with it," and they got everything written. It's all written. It's all ready to go. They just needed to find some cast, and they were going to film in London. Speaking of London, and they just needed. It was all right there. You had the original. You had Brad Wright. He's not the showrunner as I wanted, but he is involved. He's not he was helping to direct the show, and I know everybody was saying that. Okay, so let's see. I wanted to bring something up here. Here, hold on. Okay, so we were excited. Martin Garrow is the showrunner, and I
Yes.
know everybody's upset because, well, he was a writer for Stargate. So what I'm thinking is that he knew Stargate way better than he knew Quantum Leap, and I think that it's actually supposed. I think it would have been good, but everyone's so upset that they're signing petitions, and hopefully, I mean, do you think the executives will listen? It's happened before with Sonic, but I don't
It's
know. if it'll
happened
happen
before with
Amazon.
Acme versus Coyote.
It happened with Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah, letter writing. People are writing letters. People are sending tissue boxes from what I hear. I don't know if a lot of people are doing
It's
that.
Coyote
but I'm
versus Acme. I'm sorry.
It did not work for Firefly.
not
It did, though. We got a feature film.
Oh, yes, no, maybe. I mean,
Say so.
I don't know.
Yeah. So I think that the letter writing for Firefly was successful, and also we're going to get an animated Firefly.
True. We're gonna get an animated Firefly. That's gonna be interesting
I
to
hope
see.
so. I don't know if they've quite pulled that off yet. We'll see.
Well, it's the
Yeah.
same sort of,
Do they
and
need
that's an
funding?
interesting point. Like, how many movies or reboots or whatever have we heard announced, and then it all just falls apart? And so there is a possibility,
Well,
like
there's
they've
so much
announced.
too that they
We're
plan and
talking
then they
about
never follow
Stargate.
through on. I mean,
We're talking about Stargate, and that fell through. I think it's unfortunate. Like, I'm upset. I'm not a huge Stargate guy, but
Yeah. But you liked the first episode.
I like the movie. And remember how I told you I was going to hate the movie, and I liked it.
Mhm.
And so I like Stargate, and I know that there is a fandom out there, and I want Stargate people. What do they call them? Stargate heads? What do they call them?
Gators.
Stargaters?
No,
So do
I
they
should have
only
led with
drink
that.
Gatorade?
I love
Why did I sound
Stargate.
like Farnsworth?
Okay, so
Anyway.
I showed my husband Star Trek, and he
Yep.
showed me Stargate. And for the
Okay.
first few episodes, I was like, "What's that thing on his head?" Like Teal'c's emblem, as a sign of his slavery. It just threw me for a loop every time. Like, what the heck is going on with that? But they get branded. It's kind of like branding for the Jaffa.
Yeah, but I
And
always
hold
thought
on,
he was. I just figured that guy was Worf. Like, that was from the very
he's
beginning. I was like, oh, that's Worf. I
he's
was like,
kind of
okay.
worth. But hold on, I will be right back.
Yes.
My son is standing at the door.
Oh, that's great.
okay, and so I'm going to take this opportunity to say that the author who created the cat dog people, the first one was named C. Mel, who was the cat girl. The page I'm looking at, the webpage says that she may have been the first literal cat girl, arriving in 1961. I don't know. I think you always have to take into account the Cowardly Lion.
But that was a guy.
Yes, that's true. But still, he was a cat person, basically.
Was.
Yes.
You know what?
And there are people who say that Ringworld is basically the Wizard of Oz. And I don't think that Larry appreciates that theory, but if you look into it even a little, it kind of holds a little water. It's pretty funny.
Okay, so until this very moment, I have not thought about the entire species of the Cowardly Lion, because obviously there would be other lions. He's self-conscious about the fact that he's a cowardly lion. So I want to see a standalone movie of the Lions of Oz.
I'm going to guess, and I haven't looked into it, I'm going to guess that Gregory Maguire, who wrote Wicked, has probably already written a book about it.
Oh, really? That
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know. I'd put money on it though, that he's already done it.
When you've got a what is it called? When things get out of copyright.
Okay, so where are we? Where are
And
we?
people
Sorry.
go
We're
nuts.
talking about making a movie about the lions from Oz.
The Cowardly Lion race.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be
But,
like it'll be exactly like the Lion King, except it'll be in Oz.
Amazon has MGM by the balls, says Larry.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Apparently. Oh, and Tony, no, it was not going to be a complete reboot. The reason why the fans want this so badly is because it's going to be a faithful sequel, or at least an attempt at a faithful sequel, and everybody was going to be doing their best to carry forth the lore from all of the past Stargate series. And so
this is also something that's been going on for ages. Like, when you look at my God, I think even Star Trek Beyond and Star Trek Into Darkness, Roberto Orci, I know you're allowed to retch, but I'm just saying Roberto Orci was the Star Trek fan in that little group, and no one else was. And so when Roberto Orci was offered, or when he campaigned, he wrote a story and he wanted to make a Star Trek movie. They were like, no, this is too Star Trek. And so it seems
Ugh.
like it's another thing that happened again. It's like we do not want our audience. We want more. And it's like, you know how you do that? You make it for the audience, and they will
And they'll
spread
tell
the
their
word.
friends, and you grow the audience that way.
And you tell two people, and you tell two people,
Mhm.
and that's how it grows. That, like, look at what's going on right now. I think it's a fumble, but whatever. I don't, I still have approximately 15 seasons of Stargate to watch yet, so I don't necessarily have to worry about missing out on any new Stargate. I've got 15 years worth of Stargate to watch.
Well, and if they were just canceling it forever and never touching Stargate again, I'd be fine with it. But the problem is that they're not going to do that. They're not just going to let Stargate sit there. They're going to, instead of making what the fans wanted, they're going to do some kind of soulless reboot. And that is what's going to be awful.
I don't even know how you reboot it. I think the only way that you can reboot Stargate
I don't
is that
either.
you make a new
But
Stargate
never figured out.
movie. You have
Uh-oh.
to. You cannot remake the show if you're gonna totally just say
Thank
F
you, baby.
everything before. Then you do just flip the table and say, okay, we're making a Stargate movie, and then we're gonna transition that into a television show. Do it the way it started out. That's if I were a shitty executive, that's what I would do. Do a 2-hour pilot and then make, your 10 episode season. Hang on a second. I got little people. I mean that in terms of younglings. I don't mean in terms of
can you
Have
stay
these the
on for just
nephews
a
of the
minute?
famous
I
nieces?
can't.
Okay. Tiger, can you speak for me just for a little bit? My kids
Sure.
are going bonkers over
Yeah,
here.
no, I'm just going to speak on Anthony Stewart Head. I just realized that Anthony Stewart Head had passed, and I'm crushed. Absolutely crushed. I was a massive Buffy fan and quite the fan of his, and 72 is much too young. I'm very sorry to see that. Very sorry indeed. Wikipedia is saying that his partner died in December, and that could be what they call broken heart syndrome. They're saying pneumonia, which will get you too. But I'm crushed. Thank you for letting me know, chat. I had not known that. I learned it here. Well, I'm holding court. What does anybody out there want to talk about? Oh God, yeah. No, yes. No, pneumonia will get you. It's true, Lord Thoth. But these days I kind of, when somebody goes so soon after their partner, there is such a thing, as broken heart syndrome. That's why if you know somebody whose significant other has passed, you have to sort of support them and hold them up. You have to check in with them and take care of them. Anyway, enough. I'm sad. I'm sorry. I'm sad. Let's see. I'm just going to throw this out there since they're giving me a big gap. I recently watched Weapons, the movie. It's a horror film, so if you enjoy horror, I cannot recommend it enough. It was incredible. Will watch again. Just don't want to tell you anything about it. Just if you're into horror, you can watch it and you'll enjoy it, I believe. Tony Johnson says that Anthony Stewart Head was famous in the UK for coffee commercials. Wasn't that one of those things, Tony, where it was Anthony Stewart Head and then a woman, and they had in the commercials, the coffee commercials, and they had such good, charisma with each other that people thought they were a couple? Wasn't it one of those things? Kind of like, what was it? Marriott Hartley and James Garner did commercials in the 70s. And they had that incredible charisma. So isn't that half of what Anthony Stewart had going in those
James
commercials?
Garner is like top 10 hottest men in Hollywood.
Well, I mean, if he's your type, sure,
Yeah, he is my
sometimes it's
type.
good to have different types.
Like
That way you never fight over the
I'm a
same guy.
heterosexual, but I can appreciate the form of a man. I
Oh,
can
no.
appreciate the
I
charisma
mean,
of a man.
I liked him very much. And as Maverick. He's right up there in
Rockford
the
Files,
lexicon
yo.
of.
They're
For
remaking
some
the
reason,
Rockford Files.
Of course they are, because they're all out of ideas.
And it's going to be David Boreanaz.
Well, I like my David Boreanaz.
Do you like him? Oh, my stars.
I like him very
Tiger.
much.
All right, Boreanaz, you say.
I think that's how it's said. If I could
I
be
don't
wrong.
like that. I don't like that at all.
Boreanaz.
That gets a channel demonetized.
I'm just saying.
Well, I'm already there, so it's okay.
Yay!
So,
oh, poor Jill.
no problem. No problem at all. So we've got Gavin here.
So
If you
petitions.
don't mind, I don't want to. Are you Did you complete your thoughts of what you want?
Completely. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So Franco Walker says Michael Shanks has also signed petitions to get Star Trek back. He's also trying to get other people, fans, to sign these petitions too. So let's see if this article actually gives me one of the petitions so I can share it in the chat for you guys.
I live in Canada, so I don't believe in democracy.
Okay, so
well, we don't either. We're a republic.
I wish I could. You know what? I would totally go for a republic against a constitutional monarchy.
Well, and it's important to state why Amazon canceled it, which I forgot to do. They said, we were concerned that the new series would not have a broad appeal. So the problem was...
When they say broad, you know they're talking about women. There's a joke out there. Yeah.
You think that was an intentional?
I think that was completely intentional.
No,
I did not even think of that.
Oh, yes.
I did not.
But I didn't think of that.
Who's reporting? Who's reporting? If this is nerd-erotic, then yes.
I'm reading from the Radio Times, but this is Amazon executive quote. And
that
so
sounds like an executive quote to me. They're still calling women broads. And in the executive world, you know they are.
You and your selective racism.
Hey, I can say it because it's true.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not mad.
But they're trying to chase the modern audience while pushing away the original fans. But the thing is, the original fans could
modern audience.
It doesn't make.
I disagree.
I know. Okay. So, but
may I give an example of the modern audience?
Before you do, I just want to say that the way that you do get the younger generations is by appealing to the current fans. Because if you appeal to the current fans, they're going to tell their kids or their grandkids, and they're going to watch it with them, and they're going to make new fans. That's the way you organically make new fans. And this artificial push to cut out the middleman of the older generation doesn't work. It didn't work with New Trek. It doesn't work with a whole host of things, and it's just that because
Lord Thoth mentions Rings of Power
on their own.
Right.
Kids on their own.
What about Battlestar Galactica?
I'm not finished.
Sorry.
Kids on their own these days are watching. They're watching TikTok or YouTube. Their shows. They're not watching TV. They're mostly, if they do watch TV, they're watching anime. I'm sorry for yelling, but the way to get the Gen Z that everybody wants, or the Gen Alpha, is through generational teaching. Like, because otherwise they're not going to bother with it. And I guess maybe in some cases there are some kids who are starting to watch older stuff, in which case they're going to be fans of the older Stargate, and then they'll suddenly become the actual target audience. So this is a terrible move by Amazon, and that's it. Okay, I'm sorry I interrupted you guys.
No, shut up. Keep going.
I interrupted your interruption.
No, roll on.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. I want you to keep preaching.
But that was it.
That's it.
Yeah,
it's over. All right.
Well, I don't know what they mean by the the modern audience, but my assumption is that they're talking about the Tattoo tribe, the Pierce tribe, all of the peoples that sort of consider themselves different. And I don't think anybody, I think very few people are reading anymore. You can't even, they did take Project Hail Mary, which I think was a bestseller.
Yeah, but I didn't like the movie.
Yeah, Project Hail
I don't even
Mary
know
was
what
wonderful.
bestseller mean. And they translated that into a film, and that was very successful. So I guess
Mm.
it is still happening, but I just have no idea what they mean by modern audience.
But
I
that worked
really
because
don't.
they
Well, but
went by the book, mostly, sort of.
if
And
I
even people who I know have read the book did like the movie.
the adaptation of the original 1970s Battlestar Galactica into the 1990s 2000s Battlestar Galactica, which I still have a grudge against, but I think that is what, when they say an adaptation for the modern audience, make it less campy and try to make it connect with an audience in a modern sensibility is what they're going for. Like, I don't think when they adapt what's it called, Lost in Space, I don't think they're trying to fuck anybody. I think they're like, oh yeah, this will work forever. Can we get clever people to do it? Yes. Can we get talented people? And it's like, no, it doesn't matter. We're always going to compare it to the original. And I'm not a Lost in Space fan, but I know Lost in Space fans who are like, there is no such thing except for the original series. In the same way that people fucking bucked like a bronco, sorry about the swear, against the Next Generation for the first 3 years of that series run. So, like, it does have to be a coming together of the fans to finally say,
But
yeah, that
I think
works.
that
And
the
I think that Battlestar Galactica is the best representation of making a classic show for a modern audience. Is my
I think
point.
that the pushback of TNG is overstated. Every fan I talked
It's
to
not.
loved
I
it.
was there.
Yeah, okay. And anyway, I want to
Well, I
make
was
sure to
one of
say
those
hello.
people who ignored it for 2 years because I really disliked the pilot.
Well, there you go then.
So
I
it took a
I
while for me
loved
to
it.
kind of go, okay, this is good.
James
I
Caserta said the
I
thing.
watched the episode where Tasha Yar died on rabbit ears through a little bit of television static. It was like, it wasn't that good. Like, the fidelity of the picture was terrible, but I did get to see Tasha Yar die.
Okay, so this is not directed to you, Scotty. This is because James Caserta put it in the chat.
Sure.
Sir, I know this may finish me as an acting ensign, but
Shut up, Wesley.
Ouch.
But anyway though,
I get it all the time. It's not
the problem is like I said, the sequel we were gonna get, whether it was gonna be good or not, I think it had a greater chance of being good than terrible. But whatever Amazon does now that this has been canceled is sure to be
scarier.
awful.
They were
Yes.
planning it as a sequel?
They were.
They were planning to have a sequel. Now we don't know what they're
Not
going
a
to do.
reboot, but a sequel. Interesting. Were they going to use any of the same actors?
Yes.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah,
that
they're going to at
sounds-
least make appearances. I'm sure
Except
it
for
would have
the
been
dead
like a
ones.
handing off of the torch.
Like,
kind of
who's
thing.
the
Right.
guy? Who's the guy? The bald guy?
General Hammond, Don S.
Yeah.
Davis.
He is
Yeah,
unfortunately no longer with us.
He's passed
Love
away.
that
Yes.
guy.
He's
Yeah,
great.
he's
He was
great.
also the dad of Scully in X-Files.
Really?
He's
That's
been
another
on-
show. I have no, like, they're going to be remaking, or yeah, no, they're totally remaking the X-Files.
Pass.
And
Hardest
so,
of possible passes.
They already did a
I don't know.
sequel to that.
I never saw
What?
the X-Files, so I'm
No,
never,
they're talking about a complete reboot of X-Files. Not
Yeah.
not a sequel.
not
Yeah,
even
it's
Chris
just-
Carter, from what I
I'm-
understand.
Well, he already did it. Why would he want to do it again? He's-
Twice.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's interesting. It's interesting. They're going to keep remaking it until forever and a day. And when I say
but
it,
there's
I mean
just so much
everything.
they could take a chance on that's new, or even old and wonderful and never been made, and yet they won't.
Well,
because they're just
not
trying to
everybody,
grind
though.
out money. And
Well, Tiger, I have an idea.
Tiger, you're mostly right, except for Apple TV is the only exception on that one that I can tell. For sci-fi, they're making some new stuff.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Tiger, have you ever seen Pluribus?
Have not.
I watched a bit of Pluribus, and
Current series?
it wrapped up, I think, in fall of last year.
Okay.
And
Limited series with a proper ending?
No, they're promising that it's going to go on for decades. But it's like they haven't even started production on season 2. Like it isn't. They made a season of television with so many questions, and they do provide some answers. However, it's going to be a character driven, and you're just going to have to show up whenever it shows up. And
Is
so
it hard
you're
science fiction with a name like Pluribus?
Jill, did you ever watch any Pluribus?
I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Okay.
And I know
Would I
that
say it's
Six
hard
wanted to talk
science
about it.
fiction? I think that they are attempting to provide hard science fiction, but you know how people like the ideas that surround science fiction and then they don't know how to explain it, and then it just does stuff. Like, I don't know, Pluribus is a very difficult concept to
Clearly.
explain.
Yeah, you can't pitch it. Come on, give us the pitch.
Yeah,
Well,
what's the 15-second? We're on an elevator.
Okay, so hey,
It's like
it is a collective consciousness that can only be resisted by a few people on Earth, and they are just like, we want to help.
so it's taking over people.
Yes,
Ew.
it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but they're
Right.
nice. They're like your waiters.
Ew. But
Yeah.
everybody's part of the group mind, the hive
that's
mind.
creepy.
And they
Yeah,
all
that's
know.
o-
It's like
that's uber
it's like
creepy.
if I met you. Okay, so
But
Pluribus
they're nice.
happens.
Yeah.
And then so I've met you, but you've met someone else. Actually, it doesn't even matter. I could bump into someone on the corner of the street and it would be like, oh, you know Tiger Stripes. She knows that you're a vulgar man. And then it'd be like, oh no, I didn't know that Tiger thought of that way for me.
Well,
So-
it's interesting. So they're sharing a consciousness. There's a shared consciousness.
It's like a Borg collective kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah. And
It's
that's
cool.
supposed to
It's-
be a good thing.
Well, that's what the aliens think.
Okay. So
Like,
there's
they're okay
people
with it.
fighting it. There's people who are resistant.
But they don't even know. See, the thing is that even if they wanted to be a part of it, some of them can't be a part of it.
Okay,
And
sure.
they're like, just, I want to do this,
Sure.
but I'm, because I'm a human and I'm not compatible with these aliens.
Okay, but the people who share this consciousness, they continue in their lives normally. They get up, they go to work,
They
have
basically-
relationships.
They basically run Earth without commerce. They're just like, okay, we should clean up all the garbage. And then they, like a bunch
So
of people
this is
just
some
go and
sort
they clean
of
up.
socialist communist
And
dreamscape.
the protagonist in it is a lady who is just like, fuck you, I don't wanna. This is
Well,
stupid. We should all
that's-
be able to choose what we're doing. You can't just come
Huh.
here and
Is-
tell
is
us
that-
what to
is she,
do.
Is she gay?
She is a lesbian.
I
yes.
heard
But
about
it-
this.
but
And
it's
people were
not-
extolling it. People,
Is that
I
a good
remember
thing?
somebody talking about it. They liked it a lot.
Okay, good.
They were singing its
Extolling
praises.
is positive.
Extol.
Write that down, everyone.
Okay, so I have heard of it.
It's great.
Interesting.
I've seen
Yeah, no,
I've
they
seen
were
like
going
4
on about
episodes
it.
of it. And part of the reason that I haven't watched more of it is because when I like something, I watch it slower. So
Oh, so you haven't finished. So, okay.
no,
Well,
I
it
don't know.
reminds me of, and that this is like total spoilerville. It
Okay.
reminds me of the end of Childhood's End. Only that's their starting point. But in Childhood's End is much more depressing than this.
When does the childhood end, Tiger?
I can't. If you have never read it, I don't want to ruin
what
it for people.
birthday will the child not
But,
see?
It's a
Okay,
great-
so right now I'm
great
collecting
book.
chats. I'm collecting the
Yes.
chats I want to read, but I'll just read
Okay.
this one from Keith, which is kind of funny. Maybe they're going to remake My Mother the Car.
Sure.
And who's playing Rocky in the Rockford Files?
Oh, that's
As
a good
Tony.
question. That's a good question.
Are they actually doing that?
Oh yeah, no. David Borneaz is going to be Jim Rockford in the Rockford Files remake. The estate, the family, has endorsed David Borneaz, and but it is interesting to find out what the rest of the cast is going to be. And when it comes to the Rockford Files, I'm a big fan, And so, and I was never an Angel guy when it comes to the Buffyverse, but I do like David Boreanaz in the same sort of way that I like Nathan Fillion. It's like, I'll see what you're doing. And yeah, if he's doing the Rockford Files, I'm in. I'll watch a couple episodes for sure. Yeah.
Mhm. And yeah, just like I've realized from a lot of people who read Project Hail Mary, which I still intend to do. I've read the book, listened to the audiobook, loved the movie. It missed a lot of what was in the book, but it was fine. And Corey says that he doesn't agree, but I'm not sure what he doesn't agree about. This gap between generations, TV shows, the American pop culture transitions is too much. And that is what truly killed any type of transposition attempts. And so Lord Corey is of the notion of similar notion to what someone was saying earlier in the chat, Franco, that it's not possible for any reboots to ever be good.
Did you say
And
reboots?
that's kind of I said reboots. And
Okay,
Scotty, if you know exactly what I mean, then you don't have to make fun of
No,
my
but
pronunciation.
reboots is adorable. I'm trying to promote.
So Claudia used to say the same thing. So you're reminding me of my friend. So I can't actually be
Nuclear.
mad about it. That reminds me of my other friend. Cardinal Sin would point that out. The modern audience is the 40,000 blue-haired, metal-faced progressives. Metal-faced? Oh, right. They put
the piercing
nose
tribe.
rings. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. The many
And they don't just
facial
do
rings.
they don't just do the cute nose rings that you put on the side
do
of your nose. They do
all the rings.
They
All
do
the
the
rings.
bull rings.
The septum
right
ring.
in the middle.
All
The
the
septum,
rings.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, who watched Starfleet Academy? Yeah, it was literally
I saw it.
40,000 people.
I liked it.
No, I know, but there were really just 40,000. I mean, Mike.
I don't
Mike
think there were
from
even
Red Letter
40,000.
Media. Mike from Red Letter Media counted them, so there were 40,000.
No,
did he?
he had an inside
trust him.
source. I
Oh.
do too. I like Mike. But yeah, no. Either way, I don't really care. I saw it.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? I mean, it was a popular YouTuber put a plastic figure of Spock live on, live stream against.
Yeah, that was Gary from Nerdrotic.
Yeah, Nerdrotic against. Wasn't it Starfleet Academy?
Yeah.
And got more views. Literally got more views.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he
than
put a dolly
their
up.
viewing audience.
But so did Red Letter Media on the day of the release. They put out a Deep Space Nine video reviewed of Deep Space Nine, which also got way more views.
I have to go see that. I love those guys.
Yeah, no, that's
me
a
too.
great. The Deep
I
Space
love Red
Nine
Letter
video is
Media.
really good. And
Yeah, they also
while,
reviewed some Voyager.
But I'm with you. Yeah, that was later. But it was funny that they released their Deep Space Nine review on the same day as
I want to
Starfleet Academy.
make
However,
sure I say hello to everybody on the Rumble side. Hello.
I know.
To
I
Nate
just want
Wolf.
to finish my thought.
I know. Hello, Nate Wolf, Kira.
I know.
Okay, go ahead.
I forget.
Okay, great. Nate Wolf Killer says one woman posted she was wondering why everybody kept saying she looked liberal. Then everybody commented, "It's the nose ring." Lord of the face rings.
Well, no, you know what? I kind of have the same idea about Ensign Rowe. Is like Ensign Rowe. How do you know she's a liberal? Because of the earring.
The previous people who have been sacked. Yeah, that's unfortunate. They had Industrial Light and Magic, is what I heard, going to work on this show, and they fired. Like, how can you do this? It's so stupid.
I just think, and the reason I bring up Battlestar
Tasha died.
Galactica-
Spoilers.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We're going to
But
spoil
no.
things for you now and then.
The thing is that if you just
Even
took
I knew that.
the original
I know, it
original
was a joke.
scripts with modern direction on a Stargate show, like it would be amazing. Like TV doesn't look like TV anymore, and it looks cinematic. And so it would be interesting, even if you just took everything from the original Richard Dean Anderson tapes and made that all cool looking in modern sweeping cinema. That'd be great. That'd be amazing. They're not going to do that. What they're going to do is going to make Star Trek Discovery for Stargate fans.
Yeah, that's going to be awful. Or even worse, Section 31. Or Starfleet
Well,
Academy.
but they are different beasts. Don't forget, Amazon and Sony and whoever owns Stargate, like those are different people from Disney. They are different people from Paramount, whatever is going on over there.
Yeah, but Amazon doesn't really have a good track record itself with anything else except for Fallout.
Oh, but it was, oh my God. I still want to see Spider Noir.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
I really want to see that. Yeah.
I'm
And
hearing a lot of good things about that.
dude, I will
Very
watch
few
Nicolas
bad things.
Cage play Spider-Man. That's not even a question. I'm just waiting to be able to afford the ticket.
Don't hold your breath there. I'm not sure that's what's happening.
I
but-
think that's exactly what's happening.
I don't know.
Have you seen clips on the internet?
I have not. I try to go into things knowing as little as possible. That's
That
what I
is
really
fair.
prefer.
That is fair.
It's hard.
That's a good
it's
idea.
difficult, but it's my goal often.
But
If
I
I'm really
do
looking
like-
forward to something.
I do like hype.
I love this
Sure.
comment.
I mean,
Let me
you got to appreciate
interrupt
a good trailer.
to acknowledge your interruption of the other interruptions.
It's very, very Python-esque, these guys.
I think it's funny. A moose bit my sister. She was carving her name when. Wait, what? Is that real?
Mooses?
Well, they brought people back from the original show, and there were some really great ideas for SG-1. Yes, Lord, I thought that this project had great potential, and I was excited to learn more about it and hopeful that it was something I could support. But now it's all gone, and I don't think the executives are going to listen to us, unfortunately. Corey says, like the sharing effect of tones between Star Trek and Starfleet, the gap is too wide. Everyone's trying to have input. Remember, a rainbow is only glorious when each color is restrained. Okay. John
Yes.
Burns.
Don't get me going on that. I don't understand
What?
anybody.
I
I don't
Care Bear
understand anybody
stare.
who needs an entire month. Okay,
Care Bear
just
stare.
get out. You can have a day. That's it.
Care
You
Bear
can have a
stare.
day.
A day, yeah. Well, I mean, I like to learn about who people are as individuals.
I'm
and
proud
it's
all year.
none of my business, like what they do. It's like, okay, thanks for letting me know.
Oh, there's a great Norm Macdonald bit that he does on the Dennis Miller show.
Uh-oh. This is
And he's
dangerous.
like,
Dangerous territory.
Yes,
you see,
yeah,
they got
anytime you
these,
say Norm.
everybody's proud about
Oh yeah. No, don't go there. Don't go
and
there,
then it's
Scott. I
like,
know where
"Oh,
you're
no,
going.
Look, this is my fun. This is my son Jerry. And he's first in his class, and he's gonna be lawyering over at the lawyer shop. And but also, have you heard he loves sucking? We're proud of him. We're so proud. And we're just, he's got other accomplishments, but the main thing is that, have you heard he's gay? And so I don't understand that. I am not proud of being a heterosexual. I feel that is just what I am. I don't feel that I need a parade. But if you would like to absolutely run down the street listening to Hot, Hot, Hot
For a month?
for a month,
No.
that's fine. You do you.
No.
That's great. I love the
No.
music. I'm going to keep my shirt on. You
For a
do
month?
whatever you want.
No.
Come on. I love
For an
every
entire
time,
flipping month.
every
Well,
time
it
I
was-
cross a street in my town, it's like walking across the Rainbow Bridge to Asgard from Thor. It's great. I love it.
Well,
And
I mean,
everyone
when
thinks it's like, oh, he's strutting because he's gay, and it's like, no, I'm an Asgardian.
I understood it
Neil.
when they couldn't get married, but now they can. So yeah, they
Yeah,
get
they
to-
can be as miserable as the next person.
Well, and
Exactly.
that's the weird thing. It's like we want to get married. Why? Because we want to get divorced.
Yeah. They want the right to get divorced, and they deserve that right. And
Yeah.
hooray, they have it. And John Burns
We
says,
want to be able
not
to
rebooting,
spite other people just like the heterosexuals. Sorry.
not
Yelling.
rebooting Stargate reminds me of the ending of Crusade, Babylon 5 sequel series. Interesting. And Franco reminds everybody to share, subscribe, hit the bell, and I want to say hello to Miss Sparkles over here. She says I look very
Hey!
pretty today. Thank you, Miss Sparkles.
Hello, Miss Sparkles.
And Mog K8B is here also, and a flying squirrel. And
Lucky?
Pure Solace. Pure Solace is here talking to Franco Walker. The producers and accountants were probably worried about digging too far into the C-tier Marvel character territory. I see. I don't know what he's responding to, so I'll catch up to that conversation
Squirrel
in a
Girl?
little bit. Oh, probably. Oh,
Maybe,
that's
I
what
don't
it
know.
is. That's what everybody. The chat is having a different conversation. But I just wanted to make sure to acknowledge the new people who were here. And Nim 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 says, demonetized. I'm already demonetized. I'm already there.
Yeah.
But
we're reapplying. We're supposed to play well.
Yeah, we're supposed to. Can I jump Scotty? Yes, please do. He knew what he was doing, and he did it anyway.
Ms. Sparkles.
Miss Sparkles is gonna.
She's gonna jump me? All right.
So she says. Well, she's
Yeah.
actually asking, which is very correct. One is supposed to get permission these days.
Nim 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 actually says I should use the shock collar. So if Nim is gonna request, I will.
No,
provide.
like that guy. No, we don't want to. We don't want to go down that road.
Dr.
The agony booth is a most effective means of discipline.
Yes. Why should we settle for mere collars when we have an agony booth?
Yeah, so it's most effective. Nate Wolf says some can't simply live their life to be happy. They have to shove their way of life on you and invade your peaceful living. Yeah.
It's hard to argue that.
Yeah.
No, it's easy.
Yeah, everybody's free to be themselves. And I'm not stopping anybody.
Yeah.
As long as you don't do something illegal.
Yeah, we're
everything's good.
freer than ever in that regard. Just go your merry way.
It is a strange thing when we look at the world and sort of the way that organizations have broken down, sort of social contracts have loosened. And it's like some people are upset by this. And I understand. I like being safe. But also, I am a reckless individual. And so there's a lot of shit I can get away with now that I couldn't get away with before. So if people ask me why I am the way I am, it's just like you let it so that I could get away with more shit. Like they legalized marijuana. Sweet God, what a terrible idea for a society.
Well, but makes it easier to go purchase.
It does.
No, I know.
I was
but
always
what-
hoping for decriminalization myself, but
I
now
just
you can
think-
go to the store.
But it's also a
Well, I can't.
degradation. I think
actually,
it's a
you can.
degradation of community as well.
What?
Because before, like you had to know a guy, and you would go and you would be like, "You have any weed?" And it's like, "Not yet. Soon. All right, I'll wait. It's not a big deal."
Okay,
But
wait,
now,
Tiger.
oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm curious about
I'm
this. I
sorry.
know it's not. I know it's not Schedule 1 anymore. But what happened?
I don't know what happened. It may just be here in Travis County in Austin. I don't know if it's true for Texas. You can just go to the store and put your money down here.
Dude, and that's what I got in Ontario, and I think it's
Well,
detrimental.
but it's not legal in Texas, and yet you can still go to the store and put down your money.
You can snitch if you want.
No, you can go to the store and put your money down.
Okay, I get it.
But
I
you know,
get it.
it's
Thank you.
Okay, I got you. Is
I'm
it
just-
the actual flower and everything?
Yes,
Not like
yes,
some
everything,
kind of.
everything.
Is it like a little
Offshoot,
plant? Do they
everything.
give you a
Delta 8.
planter?
I don't think they sell you any cute gummies anymore because they're afraid of the kids getting into them. But
Oh, dude, I got
Yeah.
into some gummies the other day, and it ruined my library visit.
That always reminds me of that Family Guy clip of that reminds me of the time I got in trouble for drunken reading, and he's
Well, I worked
yeah,
in
that's great.
libraries for quite a while. And one of the first ones I worked in was the Santa Monica Public Library, where a guy who had a crush on me would sometimes take me out in the alley behind the library, and we would have a puff or two. And then I would come back into the stacks and realize I could not remember the frickin' alphabet. So I didn't do that more than once because I just was too stupid.
You know,
I was
that's
too
incredible.
stupid.
It's incredible because I would never, like, the thing is that it'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna get baked and I'm gonna go to the library, and all of a sudden I'm confronted with the Dewey Decimal System, and I'm just like, I
Forget
don't
about the
know
Dewey.
what's going on, man. There are periods where I don't think they should be.
Yeah, and Nate says that's the crux of modern problems. We normalize bad behaviors. I'm not
I
sure
don't know
exactly
if
what.
it's, I mean, I don't feel like, in a sense, I'm kind of happy, you know, because now these people aren't sort of looking like everybody else on the block. You can see them coming a mile away, and that gives me time to cross the street.
Yeah, but
I
Tiger,
don't want to go among mad people, as Alice used to say.
But I'm
and of
not
course,
a-
the
I'm not
reply
a
to that is
pierced
that we're
person.
all mad here.
But I'm
Well,
not.
that's right.
Anyway,
I'm not a pierced person. I'm sorry. I know I cut off your quote. If you want to,
I'm done.
okay. But I'm not a pierced person. If I bumped into you in the street, you'd be like, he looks okay. And then all of a sudden,
I'd be crossing the street within.
really?
Daniel's,
Okay.
It depends
Daniel's
how
Hot
long
Topics
it would take
to-
you to tell that Norm Macdonald story.
Yeah.
Daniel's Hot
The light
Topics
was
wants to
on.
take a moment to remember pop culture curator. I wish he
Yes.
was here to talk about disclosure.
He would have said no thank you
Ah.
about 3 times.
Christians think aliens are demons in disguise. They do? I don't know about that. And it would be funny to hear his reaction to that.
You know what?
Okay.
That's
I'm not sure where you're getting that information, but
it's kind of interesting. Would you consider an alien to be one of God's creatures?
Mog says, Septum, I barely knew him.
yes.
Avoiding God's creatures, I would absolutely cross the street if I saw a bear coming down the street.
Oh yeah, bear is-
I would do it backwards, very, very slowly.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
And that's one
is
of
a
God's creatures.
Yeah.
It's
King
true really
Kong,
also.
God's creature.
Wait, but that's not real.
Neither's God.
I don't know how we got onto this topic. We were talking
Well,
about
if you're
Stargate,
an
right?
atheist,
No, God's real. I'm being
well, yeah.
horribly morbid. And I apologize.
What I'm actually doing is I'm going through all the chats looking for Stargate things and reading all the rest of the
okay.
chat
Well,
and
that's cool.
letting things go crazy because it's short lived. We can talk about
Yeah,
whatever
it
we
is-
want.
it
Okay,
is
well,
I can get
while
back
you're
to
looking,
Stargate in a little bit.
while you're looking for that, I did want to say something because I stumbled upon a channel on YouTube, and it was a young lady who had seen Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan for the first time. Yesterday was the anniversary of Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan, and it was premiered yesterday, a bunch of years ago. And she had no idea as to what was going on throughout the movie. And I found it very, very charming. I enjoy any time I get to show a movie to someone for the first time. And so when watching this YouTube channel, and she was like, yeah, what? Oh, she was really obsessed with Khan's nipples, by the way.
A lot of people
He
do
does have a
fixate on his
spectacular
yes.
chest. Yes.
Yeah,
That does
she
make
was
sense.
totally,
I don't
every
blame
time
her.
Khan showed up, she was all about the,
That man
what
had amazing pecs.
it was
He
man
may still.
cleavage, but she said something different. But it was great. It was great. And I still haven't watched the whole thing. So, and the reason that I clicked on it is because it had her with a kerchief crying because, and then it's going to be about Spock dying. But when I started, and I was like, okay, show your stuff. And so I started watching it, and she was like, the only one I know. And she talked about her sort of bona fides of a Star Trek The Next Generation fan. But she'd never really been familiar with any of the original series except for the whale one, which As a Star Trek fan, I've heard that a lot. What's your favorite Star Trek movie? The one with the whales. Yes. That's what everyone says. So,
Oh, I still haven't seen it.
You've never seen the whale one?
Can't find it. I have looked and looked.
You haven't seen Star Trek 4? It's the best movie ever.
It is surprisingly hard to find. Comet, the broadcast television station, has been showing a lot of the others. They never show 4. That's 4,
Jill,
right?
we gotta review Star Trek 4 with Tiger
I would have to. Maybe I can rent it from the library. It's very hard to find.
Yeah, you should. I already have like a really great Star Trek 4 review, but I guess we could maybe
send
maybe
Jill your
maybe I
address.
need to record myself watching it for the first time for
Maybe
for the
that'll be
pleasure
a
of people
Patreon.
like Scotty.
Do you have a Blu-ray
that's
player?
true.
Do you have a DVD player?
Yeah, sure.
We'll figure it out. Let's talk about
Okay.
that later.
All right.
Write that one down.
I'll find a
It
way
could be a
to see
Patreon
it some-
exclusive,
It's
maybe.
got to show up
But it
one
would
of
be a
these
lovely
days.
birthday present or a Christmas present.
Everybody goes on about it.
It's quite good.
I come in starting trouble. I cannot help it, says Miss Sparkles.
Just don't come in
Well-
starting something you can't finish, Ms. Sparkles.
Gotta be starting something. Gotta be
Oh,
starting something.
Pure Solace says, Scotty, I know I haven't told you in a while, but I love you.
Thank you.
Well, look at
You-
that.
That's
Pure
really
solace.
hooray.
Good old agony booth. And Miss Sparkles promises that she won't be too violent in jumping Scotty.
Well, then you know what? Forget it.
Well, and what's more, now I'm concerned about which definition of the word jumping she's using, because it
It's
does mean
probably
more
up
than
and
one
down.
thing.
It's going to involve gravity.
It does mean more than one thing.
It does, but that's what's intriguing.
Okay. Thanks, Miss Sparkles. I appreciate you.
Come on, let people
Either
hit
the
on me.
agony
It's great.
booth or strapping you down and making you watch an endless loop of STD episodes. I think that's worse.
Your
Yeah.
choice,
Your
says
choice.
Snorty.
Yeah,
and I would
I'll just do
say
the agony booth.
agony
right?
booth, yeah, every
And
time.
we can
Yeah.
just get it over with.
There's got to be an end to the agony booth.
I really
If nothing
don't
else, you
like,
pass out.
Yeah, I really don't like Star Trek Discovery.
I haven't even
Oh, okay.
tried.
Have fun, Miss Sparkles. I hope you have a great
Miss
time.
Sparkles.
Have a great Friday. She's leaving. Bye.
Miss Sparkles. Sorry, an Uber just pulled up and Miss Sparkles is here. She's walking at me dominantly. No, don't hurt me, Miss Sparkles.
Oh, wow. She got there already.
No, that was
She
all.
must have a
just
transporter.
that
No,
was
I know.
a what if?
Uh-huh. They should have a super strength weed on Voyager. It would have improved the show.
Okay, and so I'll throw in here that I have recently discovered, it's very old news, the comedy troupe, The Whitest Kids You Know. And they have the best drug short, sketch ever called Bananas. So go look up The Whitest Kids You Know, Banana. Because, oh my God, that's laugh until you choke funny. And it's very short. It's a very short sketch. And it's laugh until you choke funny.
Well, it sounds like a banana.
It is a banana. Daniel's hot topic seems to be going on about Christians. I'm a Christian, Daniel. Just wanted to put that out there. I don't think that most Christians are so hard fundamental. Saying that they think aliens are demons. That's a new one on me. I hadn't heard that before. I mean, I've heard that a lot of fundamentalist people think a lot of things are demons. Are they wrong? I don't know. I like to hope that there's another side of that coin. If there have to be a certain number of things out to do us wrong and harm, I have to believe there are the same number of things out there to do us good and support us. I hope.
Well, and also the disagreements theologically on Earth may not be all that important to an interstellar species.
Ooh,
And no matter what our religion is, we can all come together to appreciate Ricardo Montalban's chest.
we really can.
Right?
Every one of
Monkey
us
and leather.
says not Z3PO.
That's it.
It's very true. God, that man's
Nazi,
just.
what's going on,
I was
Nazi?
for a while. I heard somebody make a rumor that it was fake, and then I kind of like just did a slight dive, and every person who worked on that show was like, that chest was real. It was 100% real, and it was fabulous. I mean, all the actors,
real.
all the actors. Well, I was just checking because I'd heard a rumor. Yeah, it was really something. Ricardo Montalban.
All the Star Trek movies are for free on Pluto TV, says the dead man.
I will go
So there you
look, but
go.
I'm telling you that I've been searching for this particular film, and it's often missing. They'll have every one but 4. But I will go after this directly to Pluto, because I've been watching a lot of Pluto. Good old Pluto TV is the best. Pluto.
Oh, yeah.
Pluto TV.
Pluto,
Streaming
you
service.
know, the
Lots of
ninth
content.
planet, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
It is a planet.
I'm sorry, I want people to be specific, and especially
It's got a moon.
Tiger.
If it's got a moon, it's got to be a planet.
I have a
problem
moon.
is they
Can
say
you milk
that it's
me,
not.
fucker? No, sorry.
That it's not because it orbits itself, and all these other rules. It's too small, and all this. But I think it should be grandfathered in because it was the first object of the Kuiper Belt we discovered.
Ooh, nice. The Kuiper Belt.
Your agonizer, please, says Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Yeah, Larry's here.
Where are you going?
She's gonna buy a shock collar. I'm not gonna buy Scotty a shock collar.
No, we don't do that here. We leave that to the radical YouTubers who are crazy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, not gonna do that.
It'd be like
If
Cartman. Remember in Bigger, Longer, and Uncut when I want this V chip out of me. It is stunting my vocabulary. Like, yeah. You want that? You want South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut to happen to me? Are you calling me a Cartman, Wonka?
Screw you guys, I'm going home. Actually, you are a little bit like Cartman sometimes. Pure Solace says, if aliens do exist, I bet they find humanity entertaining. Yeah.
I hope so, because that'd be one of the pluses for them letting us continue.
Remember what happened also in South Park when they canceled Earth, though. So if we are entertaining, we might just be entertaining for so long until they decide to cancel us.
They could decide to take us out for the new transgalactic highway.
That's right.
Remember what, Scotty?
And then we're gonna have to fight with Rowdy Roddy Piper. But remember when the
at least
lady Gremlin in Gremlins 2 made out with the holographic doctor?
Holy
like that's an alien. That's an alien like having the coitus with a human, despite their physical differences.
I don't remember that whatsoever.
You don't remember that?
No, don't.
Yeah.
Really won't be looking for it in the rewatch.
I will send screenshots.
No, thank you. That's why we're not.
As a strong pivot away from all of that, Outpost Nurse says all the TNG movies are on Tubi.
I will go look there too, but I maintain my stance. I've been looking for Star Trek 4 for ages, and it's often missing. They'll have every other movie, but that one.
Brogu's got to go. So long, everyone. Enjoy your
Brogu.
weekend. This is the way.
This is the way.
I think Scotty is approaching his event horizon.
Oh, fucking yeah, man.
Being sucked into that dark hole.
It's been a while. Yeah, no, I know. I said I was going to be good today, and I think I've been okay.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine, lad.
Dan, you're doing fine so far. There's a couple things. Like the Norm thing was a little too much.
I thought it was a matter of record.
I hope
it is.
Just because it happened doesn't mean I want it happening here. I hope the new Star Trek will be fun. Get the guy who made the but we don't know anything about what's happening with Star Trek yet. It's just so up in the air, and hopefully, Kurtzman and Secret Hideout just don't make any of it anymore.
But I watched a really cool sort of video essay on how bad the Transformers 1, the CGI movie, was. And
They needs to leave Star Trek alone. Yes.
and I
Yeah,
think
he would
that
not
they
be good.
actually did a proper and this is based on the reviewer. And they were like, I didn't really want to like this.
Good.
I was hoping it was going to be good, but I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was. And so I really want to see Transformers.
That's the one with
1.
Shia?
No. It's a CGI animated.
Oh.
It's got Chris Hemsworth as Optimus Prime. I know it sounds stupid, but whatever.
Oh.
But apparently it's like great. Like if you're a Transformers fan, super fucking fabu. Sorry about the swear.
That's okay. And so, regarding you watching a YouTuber watching Rathacon the first time, Nate Wolf says, reminds me of trying to show my ex Back to the Future for the first time.
Oh, dude. I do have a story about that, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. Oh, but before you tell it, see it as it is on the Rumble side, said Scotty. Beam them up, please. Okay. Good to meet you. See it as it is. I have not met you before. Okay, tell your story, Scotty, please.
So I showed my ex-girlfriend 2001: A Space Odyssey, and we made popcorn and turned down the lights, watched the movie, and it starts off with Also Sprach Zarathustra. And as soon as it started, my girlfriend started laughing because that song had been so associated with comedic moments since the release of the movie, and she couldn't get into 2001 at all because of the opening song.
Parody had ruined it.
Yeah.
Parody had ruined it for her. That's disappointing. Outpost Nerd also doesn't like it. It is sad. I think it's a beautiful movie.
Oh, it's amazing. You see it in the theater.
Sometime. We're gonna review it.
Theater.
We're gonna review it in October for if Stone Racket wants to come back. I haven't seen him in a while, but for his birthday, probably, yeah, one of those Fridays around his birthday.
I have his birthday written down somewhere. I know where
his birthday is October 6th.
Oh.
He's said it several times, so I can't forget it. I mean, sure. I love 2001, and I love that Zarathustra theme being used for Ric Flair's theme back in the Raslin days.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
And hilarious.
Yes.
And Daniel's Hot Topics, I love 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's so therapeutic and relaxing, just like Star Trek, the motion picture. Yeah, it's a beautiful movie.
I had an opportunity to see it, pardon me, in the Toronto International Film Festival Bell Lightbox.
Wow.
And so...
Is it a wraparound screen?
No, but it was a 70 millimeter presentation.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Oh, good. That is pretty good. That's awesome. And okay. So we're gonna get to that story after we finish.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
No, that's the whole story. I saw a movie in a theater that's really nice.
Okay. And so let's see. I'm looking at Stargate is canceled. Amazon, you suck. So now I've got everything highlighted. Here's my what? Oh, Power Ranger Johnny has music here. Here's his mock-up of this average white band tune. Interesting.
Oh, pick up the pieces.
And I don't know if I ever said hi to Jason Lover, if he's even still here. That was over an hour ago.
Jason loved Doctor Who.
And I agree with Franco Walker. SG-1, Stargate SG-1 is an awesome show. It's wonderful.
Was that the first one?
Yes, that's the first TV show. And as Lord Thought says, it is better than the movie. I'm a massive Stargate fan. I cosplay as Colonel Shepard. Awesome. That's pretty cool. And the series is better than the Stargate movie. Yes, exactly. Expand your horizon.
That's what you've been telling me since forever.
I have. Like, you could watch it all on your own.
I know. I've got the first
Anytime
3
you want.
seasons on DVD.
You should do it.
I know.
Oh, going back to Larry Niven, who created the Kzinti, he's the author of the Ring book series.
Ringworld, which is what the Kzinti is originally from, the first Ringworld book.
And yes, you did miss a Jason Love. I probably missed it, but rest in peace to Anthony Head. And they don't want the old audience, says Lord Thoth. We're old. They want the new audience, which won't watch. So yeah, they want the audience they can't have, not the audience
Old people
they
are the
have.
ones with all the money. We're the ones you're going to sell all the merch to. Come
That's
on.
right. And I haven't heard that, Larry, that Richard Dean Anderson doesn't care about Stargate. I've always heard the opposite of that. So I'm not sure. I'm sure you know something that I don't know.
It's very strange because the Stargate speaks very highly about Richard Dean Anderson. So,
But always remember, yeah.
Well, I just don't think there should be any animosity.
Does he show up for the cons? That's kind of how you can tell.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Anytime I see Goa'uld separated out this way, I always think weapons to fight the Goa'uld. So you always remember how to pronounce it.
What is it?
Who's
there's
playing
a
Rocky? Yeah, I read that.
Who's playing Rocky?
I don't know. Also, I love this list of people saying, "Don't mess with the Jill and Eater." I'm still trying to make Jill mad. That's cute. Okay, so I read that one. And I read that one too. I like how Tiger Stripes' intellectual cynicism is slowly dismantling Scotty's pitch for Pluribus.
That was not my intention whatsoever.
I thought she was curious.
I was trying to get a hold of it conceptually, and then he reminded me that I believe I have heard of it, and people are raving, particularly about that one woman, the lead. I think she won some big award.
Yep. And what happened? Are you okay?
I think so.
Okay,
you
good.
were crying out.
Outpost Nerd just saw the Masters of the Universe, and I was not thrilled with it.
Interesting.
Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that.
Good to know.
Because I've heard both.
Oh, there.
I've heard both things. Did you break it?
No, I found it.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've heard bad things and I've heard good things. So it's one of those movies you're gonna have to see for yourself to tell. Because I heard people just say,
Masters of the Universe?
Yeah, I heard it was just a fun little movie, just a good time. And then I hear also people yelling.
If you do have the opportunity, I highly recommend it. If you do have the opportunity to see Tom Connors absolutely go out of his own head, just check out, there's a tweet from Nerdrotic. I think it's called, "Do you think Tom liked it?" And so it's him going absolutely bug nuts insane about a children's movie for about a minute. And it is the most ridiculous thing that I have ever seen an adult do.
Because I do like Tom. And I do like Midnight
just watch this video. You won't.
And he's been a He-Man fan since he was a child, so he does have a right to.
What do you mean since?
Care about a children.
When do you mean since he's been a child? Still is.
That's okay.
Fairy tales can come true. They can happen to you if you're young at heart. But if you actually, with a straight face, say "fuck Mattel" to the world, you have to really, reel it in.
Well, he's got passion for what he loves. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, no, I know, but
Tom's fine.
Yeah,
allegedly,
no, he's
Kubrick
not.
was on drugs while making 2001, says John Burns.
I have never heard that. What is your source?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think I've.
I don't know the source on that either. I haven't reviewed it yet, so I don't know all the production stuff, but
I
that's for
actually
sure.
don't. I like to think of myself as being somewhat
There's
of a
no
Kubrick aficionado, but I don't recall anything
The closest thing
about
I've
his chemical.
I concur.
the closest thing I've heard of that is the parody that Doomcock does on Friday Night Frolic sometimes, where he has Cheech and Chong be the computer to be Hal.
Sure, he lets all the actors take a turn as Hal.
Yeah. Yes. And
That'd
I
be fun.
love Average Right Band says
It is
Pure
fun.
Solace. I've never heard.
No, but if we actually, what if that were like a tier request, and it's like you get to be Hal from 2001, but you would be Hal.
That's
do you
just
mean?
what Doomcock does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
know. I don't know. I'm
he
not a fan,
rewrites
so
it.
I
Yeah,
don't
he
know
does.
the
He does
rewrites
great
it.
impressions, and so he does.
Mhm.
Certain people playing Hal, and
No,
he just
but
reads the copy. It's
Yeah.
really a
No.
riot.
But I don't
It's
want an
great. It's
impression
lots of
of
fun.
Jill being Hal. I want Jill
Well, you
being
can't do an
Hal.
impression of me. I'm not a personality.
Open the pod bay
Oh
doors,
yes, you
Jill.
are.
Open the pod bay doors, Jill.
Although I have had Price of Reason do an impression of me. I had to get up and go do something, so he did an impression of me. He was like, "Yeah, I like this movie a lot," like because he needed to fill in the blanks. You've done an impression of me too, Scotty, but it's never. It's always
It's not
like
complimentary.
No, it's
No.
not. You make me
It's
sound like I'm
always-
from California. for
Yeah,
some
it's like.
reason. Stargate was canceled because they said it would appeal too much to original fans. That's exactly right. Yeah, we did mention that, Outpost Nerd. Thank you for being here. Also, hello
Good
to
observation.
from
Yeah,
the
but
Outcast
still,
Creative.
everyone's acknowledged
Well, that's
Battlestar
why I want to
Galactica, but
acknowledge.
no one has actually, why did Battlestar Galactica work? Whereas the other updates are doomed.
Because Ronald D. Moore is an amazing storyteller.
So it's
I was
that
about
one
to say
guy.
it's probably down to the showrunner and the cast, but the
Yeah.
showrunner makes all the difference, I think. But the casting is always important.
I'm just saying it's happened before.
Well, Battlestar Galactica is basically what he wanted to sort of do with Voyager, except it'd still be Star Trek.
Yeah.
And they were like, no. And so he went to go make it anyway.
Yeah.
So that's what happened there. But I want to make sure to say hi to Lance from the Outcast Creative. I don't know if he's still here, but he says swinging by to give you a like. So I just wanted to make sure I got that in there.
Hey, Lance.
Nate
Waving.
said, ouch.
Oy vey.
He said that about 10 minutes ago, but I don't know what that means.
Well, it's nice that he dropped
Who missed
by.
out? Oh, your ex maybe? Jill has a wonderful personality. Oh, thank you.
It's
Jill's voice
true.
as
Yeah, you gotta
Hal
get to know her.
9000. Somehow Jill's voice could never be creepy. I'm just too nice, says Pleasant Valley Picker. And it's great to see you, PvP.
Yeah, and that's
Jill,
why it would
can-
be funny, because it would be sort of out of place for Hal. That's why.
Jill,
it's
can
funny.
you say
It would-
we're coming to get you, Barbara?
We're coming to get you, Barbara.
Yeah, see, not creepy at all.
Context.
Yeah, basically. I can't do that, Dave.
That was creepy as all hell. Tell me the cake is a
See,
lie.
there you go.
Tell me the cake is a lie.
But no, the cake is a lie is on the wall, and that is a reveal. The actual GLaDOS says, we'll be having cake at over here. I forget exactly the lines, but so they canceled a show fans might have watched. Sure, that makes sense. Yes, exactly. PvP. No,
Yeah, but
GLaDOS
I'm
is one line
saying
about the cake.
watch Spider Noir.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah, I
So
said that too. Like
there's a
that's
lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can watch.
Mhm.
Oh, what did I see for the first time?
True, but it still sucks, Scott.
What sucks?
I'm not getting Stargate.
I guess. Yes.
Remember, speaking of Stargate, remember my mock-up cover of Stargate SG-1 entitled theme? Found here at this link.
It says Power Ranger Donnie.
Yeah, Power Ranger Donnie. Yeah, he's a great musician. I got Stargate Universe, the complete series. It's only 2 glorious seasons, but it is amazing, says Daniel. I like the last few episodes. I think the second season was better because they were finally starting. I was just upset that the ship was dark all the time. I just wanted them to turn on the lights. They finally turned on the lights. They finally found a repository of knowledge, and the show is gone. So right when the show actually started, they killed it. They canceled it before it even got started. I think season 3 was gonna be amazing, and I would have agreed with you that if it came into itself in season 3, that didn't exist, but now we'll never know. Merchandising, says Max Redstone. And, oh, We Out Here part 3, I missed part 2, I'm so sorry, Corey. Stargate Universe is amazing. I'm in and outing. Oh, that's rad.
Mm.
He doesn't care to be in it anymore. Oh, really? Well, but yeah, as long as he did like a few cameos, that would be nice. Outpost Nerd said Anderson left to raise his daughter, and he said he was getting too old to be an action star. They're on good terms. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Interesting.
Did you enjoy Shatner as Alexander the Great? I haven't seen that one.
Was that pre-Star Trek, I assume?
Oh, dude, Shatner as Alexander the Great, he co-stars with, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be, co-stars with Adam West. And so, yeah, no, it was a pilot. I think it's free on YouTube. You should totally check it out. It's interesting.
Nate says, have you seen the Futurama episode where they reference Hal? I've seen all the Futurama episodes, yes. I don't remember it particularly, though, because I got to rewatch it. There's so many episodes.
What the fuck is Futurama?
You know what Futurama
I know.
is.
I just wanted to be scandalous.
You want to be Bender-like.
We should review it someday. I'd love it so much. But, like, not every episode, just random
I'm
ones.
busy. I'm playing Lego Avengers.
Oh, fair enough.
Thank you.
Oh, no, now it's not showing me the chat anymore. I can't see. Damn it. Oh, there it is. I fixed it. Stargate TV show had some interesting weapons. Yeah, right. Like the Zat Nicotel that moves. It just like you press it and then it snakes up and then shoots. And it'll the first one stuns you, the second one kills you, and the third hit vaporizes you. So yeah, they do have some interesting weapons on Stargate. The cast hated the Zat guns because of the shape. They're so cool though. I want one that works. Well, not that it's not going to shoot the laser and stun you, but one that actually makes the move. You know what I mean? The motion of opening.
I think I have a sunburn.
That's what I mean by real. You have a what?
I think I have
sunburn?
a sunburn.
Oh, that'll teach you to get out.
Are you in
into
the sun
sunlight.
right now?
No.
Okay.
Scotty, are you in the garage? Yes. Scotty is in the garage. Snorapupus says to Lord Thoth, I always thought that you would cosplay as a Goa'uld. Yeah, because of his avatar. That makes sense. And yes, we're glad that Lance stopped by. Thank you so much. Remember to subscribe to Outcast Creator for amazing interviews, industry interviews. He knows so many cool people and has a lot of fun conversations and creations too. He also does dramatic plays, sometimes involving puppets. Scotty, adjust furniture, says Jason Love. I'm not sure what that means. What furniture does he need to adjust?
Probably, I don't know. I'm trying to frame myself.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Remember that episode of The Simpsons, says Daniel, when Patty and Selma were geeking out about MacGyver? Yes. They kidnapped Richard Dean Anderson to get him to do more, but he said he was working on SG-1. Yeah. And they did make a lot of MacGyver jokes, or at least a few MacGyver jokes on Stargate. Don't listen to anyone. Go see it for yourself. Yes. Yes, that makes
Yeah.
more sense. Yeah. Um, yes. More woke crap, bad jokes, and stupid acting choices.
But what is that in reference to?
I'm not
He-Man.
sure.
Oh,
Is it?
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Tom says. Power Ranger Johnny says to PvP, I'm fine despite the passing of Rowdy Butch. Marsha Lucas. Oh yeah,
Oh,
Marsha
right.
Lucas.
Marsha Lucas passed away.
Yeah, rest in peace.
A sad
Marsha
loss
Lucas.
to
Yeah.
cinema.
One of the creators of Star Wars, yeah.
Not just Star Wars, but also just an incredible editor across the board. And so talented woman.
Well spoken too.
If you break it, you bought it. And John Burns says
He was having trouble with his desk or his chair. That's what everyone's talking about. That happened, what, like 10 minutes ago?
I'd broken so many things that I didn't have to buy. It was fine.
Nazi3PO says that's why I love Tom Connors, and Outpost Nerd says regarding being embarrassing, I guess. You have
It's interesting. He's got passion, like you said.
Yeah,
he
no,
does.
guys, I have no respect for a person who takes Mattel that seriously.
I have respect for Tom, so
that's great.
I think it's just Mattel. It's Filmation and the whole, the whole franchise.
No, I think that there is.
I assume.
But the thing is, okay, so I enjoy people who are sort of reviewing films, and if Transformers the movie when Optimus Prime died was like the most emotional thing that ever happened to you, then I'm going to be like, okay, did you ever grow out of that childhood? And what I saw from Tom Connors was the answer no. The answer was no. What I saw when I was 5 years old was the most important thing, and I have never grown past it.
When you have something in your mind and then it falls so far short, I think it's reasonable to be disappointed, particularly
when you're talking about
think
Masters
something
of the
that you
Universe,
held
the
very
bar
dear as a
is,
child.
like, it's at 4. Like, we're not
yeah, but you know
looking
what?
for the Dark Knight.
People childhood, they also really love Transformers and the 80s movie that goes along with it.
Babies
and
cry.
and but the Michael Bay ones were very disappointing for them also. So it's not something. This
by
isn't
the way,
something
Twilight is better than the Michael Bay Transformers movies. Hang on.
new. See, Gotti has very similar opinions to Tom's, and he's making fun of somebody who does the same thing he does. It doesn't make any sense.
And I know almost nothing about Michael Bay, but what I've heard is that if you like a Michael Bay movie, you should look into it, because odds are he bailed on the directing 2 weeks in and somebody else actually directed it. But that's just my gut.
Yeah, and he's just obsessed with explosions, worse than who's hold on just a second.
What's her name? Megan?
Jerry Anderson, or
one of the Megans. The very, very beautiful woman who was in the first Transformers movie. I heard about her audition. That's all I need to know about Michael Bay. Jill is Sal 9000 as opposed to Hal 9000.
Jill will be an Obsession too. I haven't seen Obsession.
I haven't either. It's
And John Burns says, I saw a short form Brent and Johnny's podcast. Miner and Frakes and Brent mentioned that the pilot got a perfect review. The CEO found out it was sci-fi and canceled it.
Ooh. And those guys would know. Those guys would have the inside dope.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, I want to watch one of their
so many
full-length, interviews, Spiner and Frakes. I like them. I want to watch the whole thing. They have a lot of shorts.
They're out there. Oh, they don't release the whole thing?
I
Where's the
haven't found one yet. All I've seen, I am subscribed, so we'll find out. I haven't gone looking deeply, but just so many shorts.
Universe was crap.
Oh,
It
dear.
got promising at the end. The Stargate universe got promising at the end.
Hmm.
So, and then they canceled it. Yeah, and Larry didn't like Universe either. I didn't either. I didn't like at the end where they would play emo music and stuff, and the ship was dark and they couldn't figure out how to turn the thing on. But at the very end, in the last few episodes, they figured out how to turn on the lights and they found some information, and it's over. I feel like it had potential. Remember when he promised that you would never leave? They're coming to take me away
Haha.
to the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time. Oh, that's a song. Yes.
It is a song.
Atlantis gave us Jason Momoa. Yeah, that's what I'm
Anything
wondering.
they did that can't be all bad.
Will Jason Momoa say something about this? Like he has a very big voice now. He was in Stargate Atlantis. And if he says something,
He was in the
that'll mean
Minecraft
something.
movie.
Yeah, that too. And of course, right, he's also Aquaman.
Aquaman?
The horse lord of horse
1963, I
lords.
sent it to you. You sent me something? I don't see. Where did you send it? Where did you send it? PvP. I don't see anything. At least here. Or well, you didn't send it to me lately. Okay. I don't know what you mean. Outpost Nerd said Hal was part of the Planet Express ship and dated Bender.
Yeah, I didn't think Bender swung that way, but okay.
I didn't think so either. I don't remember that.
Bender does what Bender wants.
In spite of Bender's name.
Yes.
I hope they make new Star Trek shows for action adventure fans. I don't. I feel bad that I even read that out loud. That sounds awful.
Oh, you
Star
got to
Trek's
check
supposed
out.
to
I think
cerebral.
Daniel's all about the action adventure. I'm getting a vibe from Daniel.
You got to
Yeah.
check out Lower Decks. It's a great show.
Yeah, I'm sure he loves it. Nim says, I would like to hear the ladies on the panel recite.
Well, we already
Oh,
have. All you have to do is go listen to our Tolkien review.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. Yeah, I think I did recite the whole thing.
I think
That's
you did.
what I miss about super chats. It's like before I could say, "Oh, I want the ladies to say the words," and then I could like do that for $5, and then. But now you're like not monetized, so I got to find all these other different places.
Other ways to persuade us.
And it's like, I want you to read dialogue for me.
I do admire people who read the super chats regardless of what they say. I saw a woman gaming once who was just being pelted by really ugly stuff, and she just read them right off for $5. And she just read the whole thing, go, thank you very much, and she gamed the whole time, and she was kicking ace, and it was just impressive as heck. I was very impressed.
Yes. And I was looking for the whole thing. Goodness. I'm trying to grab the whole thing. Okay, here it is. And I shall not be dark, but beautiful and terrible as morning and the night, bare as the sea and the sun and the snow upon the mountain, dreadful as the storm, and lightning, stronger than the foundations of earth. All shall love me and despair. Okay, Tiger, your turn.
Oh no, that's the line. All shall love me in despair. That's my
That
life.
is the line. That is the line. That is the line.
Yep.
I love that.
Oh yeah.
It's great. No, but that is Galadriel refusing the
Yes.
ring, knowing that
Yes.
she's too powerful to control it.
Yeah. She can see it all right in front of her.
And she passed
I'm
the
gonna
test.
have to watch these fucking movies someday, aren't I?
I think so.
Yeah.
You should.
Because we're going to talk about all the movies one of these days, and it'd be nice to
Well, we're
have you
talking-
there if you can participate and enjoy and
Yeah, but I don't want to be a poo-pooer.
I don't
Just-
want you
I've
to.
already-
You don't
That's
have
okay.
to. You might end up really adoring them. You don't.
You're
know
just
I
gonna
yet.
try it
tried.
anyway.
I tried
you did?
recently.
So you have watched them, all of them?
Well, no, I tried to watch the extended cut of the Fellowship, and I was like, yeah, no.
It's too bad because I can't even tell you to watch theatrical because I believe the extended are superior. So I guess maybe not. There's a lot of Solace says you might like Two Towers. There's a lot of fighting in Two Towers.
Yeah, but I gotta wait 3.5 hours to get to the. I am a completist.
Don't know what to tell you.
Well,
I mean,
you've never
you don't have
seen
to
you never seen Return of the King.
No, I have not.
Corey says, "I wish Price would review Futurama." Oh yeah, I'd lose a lot of my time if he did that. I'd have to show up. Phaser had a dial for stun and kill and vaporize.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah, and then the thing would blow up. It's mostly like self-destruct.
After vaporize, the phaser blows up.
No, there's a way to overload the phaser and
Oh, right, right.
You can use it as like a grenade.
Yep. I love the scene in Stargate SG-1, season 9. You like season 9? When the Asgard homeworld blew up, and I think it took on 2 Ori motherships. It was epic. Oh, I hated the Ori so much. They were so lame. The real head case. I'm sorry, Daniel.
The real head case.
Hello,
a skull.
Jill.
We've all got one. Hello.
Yeah, it's great to see you, the real head case. She made Star Wars what it became, and George got all the credit.
Well,
I'm sure he helped.
Yeah, it was, but certainly she didn't get as much credit as she deserved.
Yeah, she should have. She should. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but
yeah, and he doesn't. Yeah, we're gonna drop that. I don't want to hear.
She is the
that.
Dorothy Fontana of the Star Wars universe.
That makes sense. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just. Yeah. Yeah, the original Star Trek is not childish. Yeah, but that is just pointing out the hypocrisy.
Sure it is.
Yes. Yes.
Except for
Scotty
that
is being
one time that
hypocritical.
Ruth wanted to. Never mind.
Well, we didn't see that part. That happened after the episode was over. When Kirk decides to stay for another 2 days.
Yeah, na.
Yeah, the Shirley planet. What does yeah, exactly. What does Scotty gain from attacking people? There's a lot of folks that love stuff. Yeah, exactly. Just no more judging. No more judging or calling names, please.
No, but he did.
Okay. We're not doing that anymore.
We gave you a lot of time to talk about that. We will go watch. We will.
Says this isn't woke. You're a lot.
Oh my God!
He's not finished yet.
He can't stop.
Is Star Trek the animated series childish, Scotty?
Which one?
The animated series, Star Trek: The Animated Series.
No, I don't think it's childish at all.
It's not, and that's exactly what DC Fontana wrote in the letter: is that this is not going to be for children. It'll be in the lineup on Saturday morning cartoons, but we're going to write it as if they're real Star Trek episodes.
And that's the thing, is that they are real Star Trek episodes. And so when you watch it and you're like, oh, it's a cartoon. And then you watch it and you're like, this is boring. It's not boring for a Star Trek episode. It's boring for a cartoon. And so, like, I love... It took a watch along with friends for me to finally be like, okay, yeah, no, I like this.
Yeah,
but
that was a good time. That was a really good time. Larry, I don't know why you're saying this right now, but I agree with you. I support this message. Kurtzman is filth, not just the new Trek he created, but Kurtzman himself.
Oh,
Pierce
yeah.
Ellis says, Scotty, would you like the Two Towers? Oh, you would like the Two Towers. It's the best of the bunch. I love the Two Towers. I don't know if he's ever actually given
I
Lord of the
did.
Rings a
I went
proper
to the
chance
theaters.
mentally.
I went to the
Yeah, but I
theaters
don't know
to
if your
see.
heart was
No,
in
I
it.
didn't give it
I feel
anything.
like
No.
it's my Lord of the Rings is my favorite thing next to Star Trek.
Yeah, that's fine. I accept your apology.
Outpost Nerd says you don't even know the topics, but you crap on those who are passionate about it. Yeah.
I am never giving any more money to Mattel.
Okay. You want to know a really nice animated movie that didn't get a sequel? Try Lord of the Rings animated movie for the 70s. It was so good, but sadly the director didn't want to make a sequel. That is sad, Daniel
what about-
Topics, that it never got finished.
Well, that was Bakshi.
What about
Or
the Iron
previous,
Giant?
before
The Iron
Bakshi.
Giant was standalone.
Yeah, I think that was the one maybe made for TV. Because I think Bakshi finished his.
No, none of the animated Lord of the Rings never got finished. No, he didn't finish it. That's the one that didn't get finished. It's the same one. I don't know what this post means. Outpost Nerd says, hopefully he stopped giving money to the hair gel company, Scott. What does that mean? What? The Two Towers is the best. That's my favorite too. I love that movie. Marsha Lucas forced
Dude, I
Tommy to
use
murder
hair
Peter. Really?
paste.
I hope Shatner returns to Star Trek somehow, some way.
No.
He's not
No.
too old. He's only 95.
No.
Only 95 years young.
No, never.
He's not. And thank heavens he didn't end up in Strange New Worlds. That would have been a disaster.
Or Enterprise.
Yeah. That might have been better.
Nope.
Because it was a mirror universe, so it works.
No, he's dead.
What are your top favorite 3 IPs? Asks Pure Solace. Directly to you, Scotty. R37.
Oh, my. It's strange. Okay, so Fallout and James Bond and Star Trek. So that's top 3.
And so Amazon's got control of one of your favorite
2 of them
IPs right now.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's going to be a thing.
Yeah, but
Soon
I don't.
enough.
But I also like my intellectual properties. That's see, the thing is that I always want more from Fallout. I always want more from Star Trek, and I always want more from James Bond. And again, this comes to like James Bond First Light. I have to get a new computer to be able to play that damn. Like, I'm allocating funds, and it's like, okay, so do I want a new PS5 or should I just? Well, James Bond First Light is available on PC, and I do want a new PC. So let's get a PC that can adequately play James Bond First Light. And that'll be my goal. And so, yeah, no, I'm a big fan of intellectual properties. I am looking forward more to individual nonsense. Like there's a movie, and I don't even know the name of it. And it's with John Malkovich and Sam Rockwell, and they play CIA assassins. That is the movie that I really, really want to see in a theater. Like that's what I want.
You want a movie. You don't want it on a streaming service.
No, I want it in the theater. I saw Megalopolis, motherfucker. Sorry.
Pierce Brosnan and Sean Connery. I can't pick my favorite Bond, says Outpost Nerd.
The correct answer is Timothy Dalton.
I'm kind of partial to Craig.
Yeah, well.
James Blonde.
All right.
Cute. Well, Larry asks, the Fallout games or the TV series?
Yes. Except for 76. I never played 76.
I thought you would say both.
I did. I said yes. Hey, look, Rich Evans.
Rich Rich Evans? Wow, if
Yeah.
Rich Evans were in my chat, that'd be crazy. What
No,
are you
he's
talking
just
about?
over there. You know the squirrel that I named?
Oh, that's
Rich
right. I
Evans?
forgot.
Yeah. He's over
I
there.
forgot you named the squirrel Rich Evans, so you're just
Yeah.
yelling him out like he's here.
No, he is
He's
here.
I
He's
believe
over
you.
there.
I believe your squirrel is there. I forgot you named your squirrel that. Nate on the Rumble side says he's right. Timothy Dalton is the most accurate to the book portrayal. Wow. Wow,
Haven't
Nate,
read the books.
you agree
Couldn't
with
say.
Scotty R37.
Thank you.
I think I think
I
that's a
agree.
pretty high
I
note.
do. Yeah. Yeah. I love all the Bonds, but I'm just saying, when people say, who's your favorite Bond? It's like Timothy Dalton, for sure.
I agree with both these statements in order. The Fallout TV show is great, but the Fallout TV story isn't as good as the video games. The video games, of course, is a better story because you've got 70 hours of gameplay, and of course, you've got a much richer story and more in-depth character development.
I
And
got Fallout Season 2 on Blu-ray. I watched it, and then I immediately started playing Fallout in New Vegas again. And I made a whole new character, different than I've ever done before. And I was just like, all right, let's do this. Let's fucking roll. And so, yeah, I like that Fallout, no matter what the arguments are, I like that Fallout, the TV show, makes it so it's like, well, have you ever played Fallout? We'll go play Fallout. You'll find out.
yeah, yeah, I think it's great for people who have played it and who haven't
Mhm.
together. And Nate says I like Pierce Brosnan because of the over the top nature of the 90s is nostalgic. And Mid Iowa Gamer says my favorite Bond is Connery. And he
Which
also
is
says good
totally
afternoon
safe.
though. Yeah. And oh yes, I remembered this as PvP's option. George Lazenby is the best Bond, but he only got one movie. Mike Myers. Who
He
said
is
that?
really good. Yeah,
Outpost
Mike
Nerds.
Myers is a pretty good James Bond.
That's Outpost Nerds answer. He's just kidding. Well, yeah. He was me. That wasn't me, by the way. That was Scotty. Fallout TV has the look, but
Don't look
screwed
at
up
me. I'm
story.
muted.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Scotty was making noises, so I don't know what was happening.
Oh, I heard it. Wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't me either.
No, it was me.
Yeah.
That's
it
our
was Scotty.
point.
Nate says Roger Moore brought the most comedy. Yeah, I'm enjoying the Roger Moore ones. I'm right in the middle of watching through James Bond. And Larry says to stop smoking. Pure Solace also says don't die, Scotty. And I echo that. You're not allowed.
I made a promise to Jill a couple of years ago, and I promised her I would never die. So we got that covered.
Yeah, and Daniel says, Scotty, you should play James Bond First Light. And say it's not woke.
It's 2026. If you are still using the word woke, grow up.
And well, it depends if the movie or TV show actually is woke. There are some things that still are.
No, but like, okay, but you know that I have an anger, or sorry, I have a chafing against when someone says, oh, the writing is bad. And it's like, well, writing is a blanket statement. Don't you need to?
Right. Yeah, you got to get into the details. Why is the writing bad?
Is it
Makes sense. You can't just say it's bad.
characterization? Is it?
I love TV's Rich Evans. Me too, Paracelsus.
It's internets. He's not on TV except for the Ellen show.
TV, unless you put the YouTube on the TV.
All right.
You can cast.
I think that if you like, what is the last woke thing that you saw?
Um, I don't keep a list of things like this,
No, but I'm
with
just
Star Trek
asking.
Discovery.
Yeah, but that's been
See, that's 10 years. Yeah, I'm sure that I hear. Well, that movie you liked, I heard was woke. Yeah, what's it called? The one that you said won the Academy Award. Forget the name of it already.
Shape of Water?
No, no,
That was just about a lady who wanted to have sex with a fish.
no, not that. Never
All
mind.
right. You've never seen The Shape of Water?
Oh, that Iron Man spin-off with the girl. What's that? What was that called?
Ironheart? I never
Yeah,
even
Ironheart.
saw Ironheart. I don't care about Ironheart.
Well, you're asking what the latest woke things are. That was
Yeah,
sort
but
of recent. I think that was last year.
no, that was like 3 years ago.
Was it 3 years ago? Time is passing in a weird way if it was 3 years ago.
Well, I blame Mandela.
Goodness. Let's see. It was last year. Premiered last year.
That's incorrect. That's Mandela
That
effect.
was right.
No. It premiered 3 years ago. Mandela effect. I like how, if you just get angry enough about when you think things happened, you can just yell into the screen.
Oh, that's a
and
good
say
point.
Mandela
Star
effect.
Trek Academy. Yeah, I forgot about that one. I tried it. Yeah, I watched the whole damn thing.
I like that show.
It's pretty bad.
It is. That's fine.
As long as you agree.
Yeah, it's bad, but I like it.
Jaguar commercial is still laughably woke. And yeah, that was very recent too. But anyway, I don't want to list a bunch of woke things. That's not fun. Although, yeah, it was made 3 years ago, so
Jill,
that's
I think you're
4
woke.
years ago. Okay. But I'm
All
not.
right.
I don't insult people and tell them that they are, they're racist forever and there's nothing they can do. Like it's like original sin. You're born with it and you can't get rid of it and you will never learn. And so you should just shut up and listen. I mean, that's what basically woke is, and anything that does that is woke. And there are still things that do that. Scotty challenged us and
Can
we
you do
proved
me
him
a
wrong.
favor,
Yes,
Jill?
we did.
Can you do me a favor?
I ate my combat. I have one right here.
Heavens. Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
I have a
No, Jill, can you do me a favor?
Bajoran combat
Can
right
you
here,
do a
made by Gary Ambrosia.
Can you do a Brian Blessed impression and say Gordon's alive?
Gordon's alive.
Good enough. Yay.
Thank you.
Can you do it louder?
No.
Okay.
Girl is massively woke. Is it? I haven't seen it. It's out already? It's not out yet.
What? What's massively woke? What?
Supergirl says Larry, but I don't know. Did he have a
Supergirl
ticket
is
to
woke.
the premiere?
Larry, you're high.
Oh. Anyway. Scotty Zero
Supergirl is woke.
one chat. I was wondering if you were still hearing him. I have to step away for a minute, but I'm afraid to leave Scotty alone without Tiger Stripes here. So I can't go.
Oh no. I went to go see a movie about a girl and they said that she was super. Oh, Tiger, did you just do the Gordon's alive?
No, that was me.
Oh wow, that was really good. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Larry asked me to whisper it.
I interrupted it,
Scotty.
though.
That's okay. It's too bad. Larry might be high, but Scotty, you are wrong. Yeah, we don't know
accept
about
your apology.
Larry's status in that regard. 12 more weeks till Power Rangers Day. Who's ready besides me? I'm not ready. That's okay. I don't need to get ready. I think it's time to check in on the ISS. Is there any news with that?
The International Space Station. Let's hope they still have power.
Yes.
And oxygen, for that matter.
Okay, so any news from before 3 hours ago? Because there's 4 hours ago. 2 hours ago. Here we go. NASA lifts order for International Space Station astronauts to shelter in the Dragon spacecraft. That's what it was. The Dragon module. You were trying to figure out which module. Amid ongoing air leaks. So this is from Yahoo News.
Sorry, which news?
Yahoo.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The International Space Station has been in orbit for over 25
We're talking
years.
about people living or dying, and it's just like, what? Sorry, can you tell me again? What was the name of that?
But they're still alive.
News source?
They're
No, Jill,
still
I just
alive,
need
so I could
Jill,
say.
what is the name of the news source?
I don't want to say it anymore. You're making fun of me. So there were astronauts on board the ISS were ordered to temporarily shelter in place on Friday amid ongoing air leaks. So that's today, obviously. So on a post to X, NASA spokesperson said, out of abundance of caution, all 4 members of NASA's crew, astronauts Jack Hathaway, Jessica Meir, European Space Agency astronaut Sophie I can't pronounce that last name, Adnot, Russian cosmonaut Andrei Fedyev, and NASA astronaut Chris Williams were told to shelter in the Crew Dragon spacecraft docked to the station, while members of the Russian Space Agency Roscosmos attempted to fix the leaks. So that's what's going on the space station right now. So I guess 90 minutes later, the Roscosmos had paused its structural repair efforts. And NASA instructed the crew members inside the Dragon spacecraft to end the safe haven procedures and return to planned operations. So that's good news. I guess everything's okay, but it doesn't sound like they fixed the leak. What do you think? I don't know.
Do you think they take tape onto the International Space Station, like duct tape and electrical tape?
Well, it just depends on how much room, how much weight they can have besides themselves up there.
But weight,
Possibly.
weight isn't that much more of a concern when you're traveling somewhere as opposed to orbiting. Like, you can have tape.
And so I'm sure. I don't know if they have tape, but it makes sense that they would. Can't they get
Wouldn't
that
it be terrible?
thing?
It would be so
Oh, yeah.
terrible if I were on the International Space Station and I would be like, "Hey guys, where's the tape?" And it's like, we didn't bring any. I'd be like, "Meh."
Yeah, you forgot the tape. It was your job to pack the tape.
Come on, fix the toilet.
Well, but the thing is, this thing's been up there for 25 years. It makes sense that it's starting to crack apart. It's kind of scary. Like, it seems scary from my perspective as a person who's not in the know of the technicalities.
It seems like something that you would want to. Well, they do constantly repair it, don't they?
Yes.
So.
Yes. So
I don't know.
So far, this article doesn't say we fixed it.
No,
It
not.
says we look forward to working with Roscosmos on a collaboration effort or approach to address the leaks.
Remember that old
NASA
man
says.
Who said it's like the internet? It's a series of tubes, and we all, of course, the internet is a series of tubes, but more literally, the International Space Station, it is a series of tubes.
Yes, also true. And it was launched in 1998.
Like a habit trail.
Yeah.
Bringing it back to the hamsters. I've got to go, y'all. So I'm going to say
Me too.
Bye real quick.
Okay.
And, thank you for having me on and letting me chat.
And thank you for thank you for being here, Tiger. I'm so glad you were able to join us today.
Loved the chat. Always fun. Everybody there's brilliant, as are you too. See you, Scotty. See you, Jill.
Yeah, see you around. And I hope to see you again soon.
She's great.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. Tiger Stripes is wonderful. I love her very much. So long-term human occupancy aboard the ISS began in 2000, and astronauts have never had to evacuate before. So, in its 27-year history.
So what happens when I go?
When you go, then
Yeah.
I talk to the chat a little bit and in the show. Are you going to leave now?
Yeah, I was gonna go.
Okay. Then, do you want to promote anything or say anything to everybody?
Well, of course. This Saturday night, me and Ben from Cinema Gulp,
Cinema
we're gonna be
Gulp.
talking about The Rock. That's gonna be a blast. I have started subscribing to a YouTube channel called The Diligent Maniac. He's really good. And of course, Jill, the Phantasmagorium, and my friend over there on the Gorillas chat.
Awesome. That's great. So definitely check that out, especially tomorrow night. Is that going to be live?
No, it's going to be a premiere.
Oh, it's a premiere of something you guys
But I'm
already
going to be
did.
there in the chat, and so
What
is
time?
Ben. Yeah.
What time?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know the time. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometime tomorrow night, check out Ben from Cinema Gulp and Scotty and their video. So
What time?
Well, we'll never know.
No, you're supposed to say
It's all
yeah.
good. Thanks. Oh, Power Ranger Johnny says, thanks to Tiger Stripes. Have a great weekend. Yes. Yeah, so that's all I really wanted to do. I just wanted to talk about, we talked about everything I wanted to talk about, the Kzinti, the Stargate, and we also talked about, we also checked in on the ISS. So far, they're not in crisis status. If they're getting out of the evacuation mode, then they must be hopeful enough about their ability to fix the problem.
Can I ask you a biological question?
Is it a question I'm gonna like?
No.
Then don't ask it.
Okay.
Start a stream and call yourself Mr. Entertainment, because you are, Old Man Bird says. To you, Scotty R37.
Thank you. Jill won't even let me ask questions.
Not that question.
You don't even know what question I was gonna.
Anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday. It was so great. I was so excited to talk to you guys today about all of those things, and I think we did a pretty good job. And I will see you all later, and be sure to check out Doomcock later on tonight, or Lord DVD is going to be having some fun.
And Tom Connors.
Tom Connors.
Pants.
Oh, come on. Leave Tom Connors alone. You're so mean. What did he ever do to you?
Well, I'm a big Mattel fan. All right.
Okay.
I'm a Barbie dude.
You can go to the toy store and go buy some toys.
I'll go to the pink aisles.
You can make fun. You can make up for his boycott by buying all the toys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Rich Evans the squirrel. Yeah, we had Rich Evans the squirrel here today.
Yes.
We had Tiger Stripes, but we didn't get to see Rich Evans the squirrel. Okay, I'm done. See you all down the road. Of course. Thank you so much, Keith. You stayed here the whole time. It was 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Franco Walker, for being here today. And actually, there's a fun way to, let's see. Mid-Iowa Gamer says, have a good afternoon, everyone. Let me make sure to see if there was anything else from Rumble I missed. Oh, Nate headed off to go set up. Oh, that's right. Remember to raid on Rumble. I got something covering my sign.
You got to do that.
I got to do that. If you can hold tight, Scotty, you can always just leave too.
And the thing is that I'm gonna send you the picture or the video that I have of Rich Evans, and then you can put that.
Oh, Okay.
You already
Well,
have
put
them. I sent
put
them
it
to you
in
before.
the Shore Leave group, or it could be Patreon exclusive content. Remember the drilled hole airlock incident in ISS 2018? I don't remember that. No, that's that sounds terrifying too. I haven't heard about. I don't remember that. It was good to see you, Scotty, says Pure Solace. And thank you to
Thank
PvP.
you.
Thanks for Keith. Thanks to everybody who is here. I won't be able to name everybody, but I do appreciate all of you. Aposterd and all John Burns. And there was actually a John B who, speaking of donations, who signed up as a member on my Ko-fi. So I downloaded our latest Patreon membership stream, and I
It's a
uploaded that
salute,
to Ko-fi.
John B.
I uploaded it to Ko-fi as an audio file. So I hope that's enjoyable in some way. And I hope you guys have a great Friday and a great weekend.
Wait, before you
Oh.
go. So, like, there's a sports center that is across the street from me. If I break into it late at night, can I still swim in the pool?
No.
All right, thank you.
You need it. You're just gonna need to have your own swimming pool. And
Oh,
so
thanks.
Scotty's gonna
Anyway,
figure out.
everyone go over to my Patreon where we get Scotty R37 an Olympic pool.
Okay. See you guys later. Bye.
Learn all that is learnable.
So I hope you learned something today.
And the ways our differences combine to create meaning and beauty.
I enjoy hearing what you have to say. So leave me a comment.
It has always been easier to destroy than to create.
So let's continue creating conversations and ideas.
May we together become greater than the sum of both of us.
Share out the stream to bring more here. Bye for now. See you next time.
Well, now you have something new to think about. Carry on.
So frustrated. I forgot. Sorry, guys. I forgot I needed raid and I still don't have the link.
And if you can believe it,
I'm getting
it's
the
a
link now.
Friday once again.
It is still a Friday. I'm grabbing the link so we can raid. And let's raid right here. Have a good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, you too. You too, Mid-Iowa Gamer. It was great hanging out with you. And so I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Emma.